Welcome to Yamcha Sessions. That is welcome back to Yamcha Sessions in Dutch. This week we have Alfred, the wolf trainer. So, a bit of context, I never met him before. Bradley is the one that introduced him. Well, technically Brad didn't really introduce him. Brad just kind of went like, hey, you know who would be great on your podcast? Alfred. And I checked out his Instagram and I checked out his few videos on YouTube, and he's a storytelling coach. So he does coaching and he does training. Before I go too deep into the podcast, I would like to thank you guys for paying patronage to the Patreon. To be honest, I think if you kind of like the podcast as well, you like the video, you click like, I'm happy, man. Like, shit, I spent hours editing this podcast. Like, if 10 or 11 people just say that, hey, John, I like your shit, and they like it. I mean, they like our shit. It's a team effort. I appreciate it a lot. But if you want to help us a little bit more, because after this week, I will be edit-free, hopefully. We bought this switcher, so Chuck's going to be trying this new thing where you switch the key, switches the cameras. It's going to be a lot easier, and I won't be spending hours behind this laptop editing. I can focus more on finding guests and enjoying the conversation so that you guys can enjoy our conversation. So it'll be a great big help if you could just donate like $3. Well, it's 3 USD, 12 ringgit. That's like a nasi goreng kampung plus ayam and a drink as a lunch for us. And you help, because if everybody helps to make this podcast a better podcast, this podcast would be a superb podcast, and we can just concentrate on finding guests and having beautiful conversations. Also, if you don't want to help monthly, let me just grab the shirt because I left it over there. Give me a moment. So, if you are also interested in helping out the podcast, whoops, that didn't turn out so great. Help us out by supporting us by buying a Yamcha Sessions t-shirt. You can DM me on my personal Instagram, DM me on the Yamcha Sessions Instagram. Don't Facebook message because I rarely check the Facebook page. You could also click on the Google Forms in the description below. This is how the front looks like. Yeah, if you want to help us out, merch is live as well. We also still do the 30-second ads. It's 50 ringgit for 30 seconds. It's 30 seconds in the beginning part of the video. So if you pay 50 ringgit, you get your ad and promoting whatever you want in the beginning of the show. So I felt like this podcast was a super podcast because we go into his career and how he jumped from marketing to being a tuition teacher, having a tuition center, and then how he went into coaching and training. It's really funny. I feel like at the end, right, when all the walls are broken down, the conversation is livelier and is enjoyable in that sense. I always feel there's this tension at the beginning of every podcast, and then when the tension slowly breaks down, you feel as if it's a confession booth and the audience is somehow eavesdropping on this conversation. I find that very magical in that sense. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Grote liefde die kukus. I probably butchered that, but yeah.
Actually, the sound guy always here, but you never see him.
At times.
You hear him sometimes in the back.
Yeah.
So like when we talk about something really interesting, then he's like, actually. So he's kind of like the fact checker lah. Yeah.
Okay. And with that being said, welcome back to Yamcha Sessions.
Actually,
I know.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Test.
Yeah.
John,
You can just
Andrew, Poige, and today we have
the wolf trainer. Yes,
That's
Albert.
Alfred.
Alfred, sorry. What the fuck? Dude.
I thought your IC got wolf trainer, bro.
Oh my god.
You said the name wrong, bro.
I fucking highlight. But Bradley introed me to you.
Yes.
So I saw on Bradley's Insta, so you guys had lunch and everything and all that, right? So don't know why one day Brad was like, "Hey, I think you should have the wolf trainer on your podcast." Then I'm like, "Who's that?" So I did a quick stalking session.
Okay.
And then I saw that you were on a TED Talk. You gave a TED Talk for Utah.
Yes,
Is it
yes,
Utah?
yes.
Yes. So I went through the whole thing, and you were talking about gestures and all that,
Oh.
right? But at the same time, on your Instagram, it says that you're a personal storytelling coach, if I'm not mistaken.
So
Yep.
much question
Yeah.
to ask.
No, like, it's a bit of preface, like, because normally when people come on the podcast, then it's like either we talk about some random thing, like how to spell his name. That's number one. Then we talk about Bradley.
We've already had that discussion, lah.
Yeah, we already had the discussions
Still
on.
compulsory.
Then we talk about Bradley because of how beautiful he is.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, he's
and
beautiful, man.
yes, we all agree he's a beautiful person.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
why are you called the wolf trainer?
It's a long story, lah.
Oh no,
We-
don't worry. It's a long format podcast. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, the longest we've done is like almost 3 hours.
Yeah,
so
yeah, that's what he told me.
yeah, so you can go wild, man. Actually, I like to start off like how it all began and all that, lah. But I
Okay.
guess
How it
since
all
you asked the
began.
question, why the wolf trainer?
Okay. So the company is called the Wolf Trainer.
Okay.
Or Wolf Consultancy, lah.
Okay.
We do corporate trainings for all kind of trainings, lah, for companies. To be honest, the Wolf Trainer name came coincidentally.
Okay.
And so I was doing this. I started off just very plain, Alfred Netto Consultancy.
Yeah.
Oh wait, were you in consultancy before this? Or?
No. I mean, when I started, so when I
Oh,
just
okay.
started, I was doing that. I know no unique name, right? Then one day I was doing this activity, this workshop called design thinking, right? So we were doing this design thinking. So design thinking, we have this like timer, right? So I installed on my MacBook this wolf how timer or something like wolf timer or something like that. So when I reach his time, they will make like a wolf howling sound. Ooh, right?
Okay.
One of the participants came out to me. Actually, you should call yourself the wolf trainer. I said, why? Because of that stupid sound. I mean, this is stupid lah. No lah. No, that's stupid. Oops.
I think
No
it's a
lah.
nice sound, bro.
Yeah. Then the person say, because you have beard. I don't know which one more insulting. The beard or the
What the
sound.
fuck?
Yeah, but then I just ignore it lah. Then when I
Because
a
you got
few
beard. You just said your chest got hair, what? You're fine lah.
so
You're fine lah. Wow.
because you're hairy maybe.
Are you hairy lah? Wow.
Right.
Okay.
Few months later, I read a riddle, a story rather. I'm sure you all have heard before. It's like typical like an old Red Indian story. It says that one day a little girl went to his grandfather, and the grandfather told the girl a story. He said there were two wolves. They were fighting each other.
Okay.
One wolf is kind, generous, genuine, open.
But they were fighting each
friendly.
other.
They were going to fight each other.
Oh, going to fight. Okay.
Right, and then one wolf was cunning, very backstabber,
Total opposite lah.
aggressive, total opposite, right? And both wolves going to fight each other. So the grandfather looked at the girl and said, which of the wolf will win?
The lion.
What do you think?
I think the lion.
What do you think, Andrew?
I think nobody wins, lah.
I think
Right.
the kind one.
So the girl said the aggressive one, right? Because stronger, backstabbing, manipulative, right?
Okay.
The grandfather slapped the girl.
Shit.
No, I'm just joking.
The grandfather is the aggro wolf, bro.
I'm just joking. So the grandfather told the girl, no, it depends on which wolf you feed.
Oh, because you're both.
Yeah, you're both. So in our mind, there's always these two wolves fighting each other, right? The kind part and the bad part. That's when I read the story, suddenly it just tick, Actually, in the corporate world, right, when you think about it, a lot of people think that you need to play politics to succeed.
Oh.
Right? You need to...
I think they say they don't want to play politics, but actually they do.
They do, yeah. Sometimes we even think that, in the corporate world, there are times where you just need to backstab for the sake of backstabbing. There are times where you need to take credit when it's not yours, Then suddenly I realized, shit, man, the aha moment just came. Yeah, wait, I want to be the wolf trainer.
Because you train the right wolf.
Train the right wolf.
Not because of the hair, right?
Not because of the hair, lah. Exactly. Right? And when you think of wolf, usually you think of more negative one. Right? The boy who cried wolf.
Oh,
Little
stories.
Red Riding Hood and the wolf.
Yeah.
If you read the Bible story, always the shepherd protect the people from the wolf, the
Yeah,
sheep from
yeah,
the
yeah.
wolf. So wolf
That's
always
fair.
have a
Negative
connotation.
connotation.
But I thought the fox was the cunning one.
I think wolf also lah, but they are all along the same family, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I don't know. Then
Foxes are just a
Cat
tad
was-
smaller.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
In wolf clothing.
But even
Sounds-
so, it's like very fox, very cunning, and very wolf, very fierce. I don't know, but I get the I get the
Actually,
concept.
you're right. Yeah, wolf, fox also a bugger, huh?
like you
But you-
now I can cover up. It's good lah, you.
Of
Now I
course.
can say, wait, wolf negative, no fox. You don't
Fox
know fox?
negative.
Go find fox trainer.
Yes, right. Watch out. You know what's that cartoon I watched? Was very slow. Now I can't remember what's the cartoon name.
So wow. Okay.
No, good.
All right.
I got it from that cartoon. You know, got the police is the rabbit. Then got the slot.
Oh,
What?
the animal Zootopia.
Ah,
yeah, yeah.
Zootopia.
Oh.
That's where I learned where fox is cunning because the fox wanted
He's
to
very
be in
sly.
the scout. Yeah, very sly. Then the fella is like, you think I'm gonna let a scout be in the a fox in the skull, and they put the mouth thing.
Yeah. The
That
mouth
was
guard.
actually quite sad, lah, bro. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, so
but
that's the name. That's where the
Wolf
name.
trainer, yeah.
Oh.
Damn, bro.
Dude, how did it all start, man? Like, I'm sure like different paths lead to different careers, but I'm pretty sure yours is a very unique career in itself,
Storyteller coach.
right? Like, no, I think being a coach itself, like, I'm guessing storytelling coach. You mean by presentations and all that? Because I've went to your website and all that, and I went through like some of your clients' testimonials, and they all like, oh, he trained me how to do sales presentations. They teach me how to sell and all that. So it's a very unique way of teaching people how to present themselves. How do you? I don't know. Like, is it an education thing, or like did you've always known?
No. So I mean, all of us, I think when we were in uni, there's no such thing like training.
Yeah,
we don't know
yeah.
that existed
correct.
such thing existed. Only when I did my masters, I did a masters in applied psychology
Okay.
in coaching. So that's when I realized there's such thing like coaches, trainers, blah blah blah. Yeah.
What did you do your degree? For your degree?
Degree was in
Accounting.
marketing.
Oh, marketing. What
Your
the
mother
fuck?
forced you to join marketing.
No. I actually wanted to do psychology.
Psychology,
But the counselor said I'm too stupid. I still remember.
Which college? Which
I
college?
cannot lah. Don't lie.
You actually told a student you're quite dumb to join psychology.
Yeah.
What?
They say you're not. I don't think so. You are capable. I remember.
Oh, wanker.
What
Remember.
that bitch?
Damn bad. Yeah. Actually, when I think back, so bad.
That's fucked up, bro.
Yeah,
you
really.
can say the college name, bro.
No, lah,
they got
no,
nothing on you.
No, better no, because in case I train them after.
Keep your enemy closer, yeah. Keep your enemy closer. You know what? Story tell me this.
No lah.
I just got to see it.
No lah. I think it's more of a
I-
very business perspective in terms of how to tell a story, right? So what does a course entail in terms of teaching people that?
The course, sorry, course is in.
Like how do you maneuver people?
Okay.
Is it a confidence thing or is it
Okay.
a
So,
vocabulary thing?
for training or coaching.
Oh shit, there's a difference.
What's the
Okay.
difference?
So coaching is 1-to-1.
Oh.
Coaching is 1-to-1. Training is a big one. So training is like workshop, like 20 people,
Sure.
15.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So coaching it's a combination of like counseling plus not really counseling. Counseling looks at the past. Look as you try to dig your childhood trauma and all that.
Psychology.
Then you sit on a big chair.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about that?
How do you feel about it? But coaching is more futuristic, more like we call it feed forward. So we look at what can you do in the future, what's your goal, how
Sure,
can you reach
sure.
there, that kind of thing. So coaching is 1-to-1. Yeah. Sorry, back to your storytelling.
No,
So I
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
always start storytelling. When I started my training, I was doing all kind of training, different topics like leadership, communication, design thinking, team building.
Shit, dude. Let me backtrack a little bit. What is design thinking? What's that?
Design thinking.
How to think. Correct.
But you will know. You're an ad, right? You're in,
I was in advertising.
Okay,
I'm in events now, which is almost the same thing,
Okay.
like. But what is design thinking like? Is that a
okay.
like?
It's like a creative thinking process, like creative thinking workshop. It started in Stanford Design School.
Okay.
So it's like a 5-step thing. Okay, let me give you an example, a story, since our friend likes stories. Right, so one day, right, Hilton, this is 10 years back, Hilton said, we need to target business woman traveler.
Okay.
A lot of women are in the corporate world, right, they're traveling. We need to target them. Come on, give some ideas. So one manager say,
You, I thought you were asking us. I was ready.
sorry, but yeah, you can give an idea.
How to attract business women.
Business women. So they are 30s, traveling, business. How do we attract them to stay in Hilton?
Coffee.
You thinking yourself, is it?
100% thinking about himself. I would think have damn hot guys, topless like Bradley, standing at the entrance.
I wanted to say that, but
like Abercrombie.
Hilton.
No, Abercrombie and Fitch does
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
right?
those-
So they
yeah.
can do suits and then they're like, well,
Okay, but fit lah, very
fit,
fitting.
yeah,
Sure.
Okay.
yeah. Maybe that's a way. I don't know. Top of my head lah.
What do you think, Andrew?
You should probably be pitching to the businesses themselves, lah. Right?
To go direct, go direct.
Yeah,
to
yeah. It's more like
IBM
B2B relationship management, right? You go
Okay.
directly to your consulting firms or your IBMs of the world, and you sell them a package, lah.
I know one. You just say for working individuals, free massage.
But that's what the manager says. So manager
serious
says, okay, women, right?
Can be
They
a
like
manager.
all these spa packages.
Yeah.
So if a business woman check in, we give them like special spa vouchers, cheap discounts. We
Okay.
collaborate with the shopping retails around at each Hilton.
Then they
Right?
know.
Another manager say, why not when the woman come to the front desk will tell the room cleaning people, they will go in the room, spray perfume, and put some flowers on the bed. So when the woman open the door, straight with a nice
Wow.
smell. So they came up with these ideas, which is on the surface looks okay, right?
Pretty sick, yeah.
Yeah, right, quite good, right? I mean, good ideas, right?
Yeah.
Of course, his idea is more advanced. We go to the.
I mean, that
I
one
guess the marketing guy would say that. The marketing guy in the Hilton group will say, yeah, let's go collaborate with the companies around. So what happened is when you go to design thinking, it's a 5-step process,
Okay.
right? So the problem you come up with a problem statement first. So for Hilton would be, how do we increase businesswoman traveler as our guests? Stage 1 is empathy. So empathy is whereby they go down and they ask businesswoman people
Like
in the
direct,
streets,
you speak
direct,
to them,
exactly.
yeah.
So they go onto the streets and see any single woman in their 30s that fit the group and ask them,
Hey.
right? If you were to travel different states, right, in America, what would determine your choice for a hotel?
Price.
Right?
Safety, stuff like that. Lah.
So 80% of them say safety. 80%, you know. They don't care about flowers, nice smell. Safety is the number one thing. That's when I'm not sure. I don't think so. We use it, but if you check into a Hilton, you see like those like iPhone lookalike thing. Have you seen before? Like
Oh yeah. In the room. Right?
in the room, correct.
Yeah. Now that you say that, what the fuck?
No, I think, but we all don't bother like something.
Because I get my phone, fucking phone. Yeah.
It's a smartphone that acts as
it's
like a
a
landline kind of thing.
smartphone, yeah. So what happened is because of that, right? Of course, they did a lot of design thinking group. So they go through a process. Empathize. Then after they come back, they define. Then they ideate. Then they prototype. They create something.
They
within-
try a room
they
or try 10 rooms.
right? And then they test it again. Then only if everybody come up with good ideas, Hilton will take the ideas and then adopt it. So they created that iPhone for safety features. So a woman who check in, they bring the iPhone, they'll track for you. They got SOP for women. If you check in the hotel alone, the hotel will say, okay, at 10 o'clock we'll call you. Do you want to arrange our special car that we know to send you anywhere?
Wow.
And because Hilton did that, right, their sales just boom from businesswoman traveler. Hilton known as the go-to if you're a single businesswoman traveling to other states.
Did other hotels adopt this shit?
After that, yeah, everybody else.
It became a norm already lah. But I remember there was a small transition like that because I go to different hotels for events, and you can slowly see the progression because in the beginning it's just random room, empty, got TV, all that. But then you will start to see then there's a why got iPhone there. I think Indonesia has a lot too. Indonesia and Australia, yeah. Oh, the fuck.
So designing is that like just a process that enables us to be creative.
I see. So you basically coach or train the people within the room to develop that specific process thinking.
Yeah, so we facilitate, they go through the 5-step process. So for example, like just say Top Glove, right? Top Glove want to
Oh
improve
god,
certain...
Top Glove, Jesus. That's the biggest
What?
shit ever now.
Biggest 1,000 clang.
Bro,
1,000
Top Glove
people.
is the shit right now. But okay.
So they want to improve certain processes, right? So they go through the design thinking. So they go
Oh.
step 1, okay, who
Sure.
who is doing the process? Okay, ask them, okay, what are you doing?
Yeah.
How fast are you doing? So step 2, they come back with all the data, put it nicely. Step 3, come up with ideas.
Sorry, so you train corporate individuals how to do this rather than you going in and solving a specific problem.
Yes.
Got
So
it,
I
got it.
facilitate them to go through the process.
Got it. So that
So
you
at the end of the process, they will come up with ideas. So they say, okay, these are 5 ways for us to improve the process in the company.
Hey, do companies hire you, right? To do that, right? So they can get the ideas out of their own people.
Oh yes, definitely.
Oh. So it's not exactly like a, hey guys, today got a fun workshop. But actually they give you a real fucking problem. And then you seed it in there and then you fucking...
Design thinking is not easy. So design thinking is hard work. So it's like somebody don't come with the expectation of like, oh, training, I just sit down, listen.
Not
They're
today,
like, oh
bro.
shit, exactly, not today. Where you
Not
have to go out,
today.
ask your colleagues, how do we improve employee engagement? Do you feel engaged at work? Are you happy at work? No, I'm not happy. So they have to go interview people, come back with the data, then come up with ideas. How do the company create engagement at work? How do we make our people happy?
That's so fucking
You are that
effective.
one workshop people hate to go, I think.
No, for design thinking on the other hand, that all fun.
Oh.
Oh, is it?
I bet he tells really good drunk stories, man.
Drunk?
Like going to the
I
pub.
do.
and
I drink
everything.
coffee. I don't really.
Lies.
You don't drink?
No, I don't really.
Oh shit. Why?
No, I do, but I don't enjoy it.
Oh, you don't enjoy drinking?
Yeah.
Well, it's funny. I also don't really enjoy.
Yeah.
I only enjoy like maybe a pint of beer and I call it a day.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Are you sure?
I know, right? I look like that type.
Yeah, you look like that.
got look one.
Yeah, that's a look.
Andrew, no. Andrew.
You know what's
looks
funny?
like
He can handle
don't drink.
better than me.
Wow.
I don't drink that much though. Not anymore.
Yeah.
So I guess all
Do-
of us
does
don't
he?
do the mask.
Yeah, I don't want to stereotype.
We know the answer already.
But no, I don't think so also, I think.
Believe it or not, he drinks like I think maybe 6 to 8 times more than I do.
Wow.
Yeah, the quantity wise in one go.
Wow.
I can't even handle half a
I
pint.
got
lah, actually.
no beer belly or anything, and I good like steady.
Not today.
That's why I just eat a lot. Lah. That's why. Yeah.
Sweet stuff, I think, huh? Sweet
Everything, bro. Everything under the sun. But yeah. Where the fuck were we again?
I forgot. Sorry, my bad.
How long have you been doing this training thing? Or coaching?
Yeah. He just finished the Hilton thing talking about.
But how long have you been doing this, dude?
Wait,
Sorry. You want to go first?
no, go, you go first.
How long have you been doing this, dude?
I started as coaching first, and I didn't believe in training actually. I started coaching maybe 6 years ago.
Oh, okay.
6 years ago. Why? Because you see, training is like a workshop, right? So it's like a 2 days workshop. I mean, do you honestly believe that we can achieve change in 2 days?
Nah.
Leadership training, communication.
Good check.
Exactly.
100% no.
Unlikely lah.
Unlikely, yes. Unless the person is very self-motivated.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right? So the person really take down notes, ask questions, and then go back and then practice it.
On top of that, you got to be willing to change,
Yes.
which is a big factor, I feel. A lot of times people like that idea of change.
But they don't
Yep.
want.
But
all
the habits
comfort.
that
Yep, habits, yep.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Nice.
Habits, dude.
Segue.
but actually when you ask, they're very good question. I got a very good story there, right? Because so I was doing coaching, right? Coaching is 1-to-1.
Okay.
Right? So coaching is like you
Girl or boy?
both. Right? So
He's always-
you sign a 6 months contract,
Oh.
1 year contract with me, whereby we meet once a month.
Okay.
Each session is like 90 minutes. So we coach you, we work on a goal. So these leaders so we're coaching different leaders. And one day, so I always have that bad perception towards training itself. I feel like coaching is effective, right? So imagine you 1-to-1, I journey with you for 6 months, right? At the end of our session, you have something to do. I'll hold you accountable. Meet again next month. You definitely will do it. If you don't do it, I'll say what happened, why you didn't do it. Right? We try to understand, go in deeper. Right? Then you do something. So there's progression, there's follow up. But one day, this university of email me lah. There's this training program, right? Then I look at the profile. Damn good at this trainer. Already train all kind of corporate MNC. I forgot what's the topic. So I went that day. You will like it lah because there's like some hot, sexy girls standing at the door.
Nice.
That part lah. Right? And all of them dressed black in black.
It's good to see. That's it.
Right? The girl with short skirt. I remember. 2 girls short skirt.
Who could forget?
kind of feel like he likes it, right?
Very tight shirt, right? And even the guy, the trainer, dressed in all black as well.
And
Black
tight
jacket.
also.
Actually, now think of it, yeah, quite tight.
Shit.
Right? 40s, he in his 40s lah. No names lah. So he was wearing tight, everything all black. And there were like around 30 people there. Right? So it was an open public program. So anyone can register. So you go there, you sit and find my place. I was alone. So I sat there. And he introduced himself lah. He's for this company, right? Really a lot of big MNC, all the banks he had worked with, right? He's selling himself. Then he said, let's do an ice breaking. Take out a piece of A4 paper and draw a superhero that you want to be.
Wow, fucker,
Wow.
you fucked up, you can't draw, bro.
So I forgot who I drew lah. Okay,
Ah.
I forgot who I drew. Then he started lah. He says, okay, what do you do? Please share. So the first person say, oh, I drew Batman, blah, blah, blah. The third person said, oh, I drew my father.
That's right.
And you know what the trainer said?
That's right.
I asked you to draw a superhero.
Because that's my superhero too.
Exactly, And you know what's the worst part? The participants said, yeah, my father is my superhero. And you know what the trainer said?
Good guy.
That's not a real superhero.
Wow, that's fucked up, bro.
Exactly, what the fuck? I was sitting there, I was really like, what the crap? But what happened was, at that point, it really changed my perspective. So this is what happened. So the trainer was talking down on him and said, no, you didn't hear the instruction. I said, draw a superhero. And the guy was like, but the guy was not aggressive. The guy was afraid, And this is like an older guy, like maybe both also are in their 40s, And the participant was afraid, like, oh yes, I'm sorry. Oh, I thought anyone that I think can be. He said, yeah, but draw a superhero. You see, like the 2 guys, Batman, Superman. You don't see them drawing their father.
Wow, that guy
At my mind, thinking, what the
damn jackass way.
damn bad with it. And I sitting there, I'm thinking 2 things. Number 1,
Want to slap him.
that maybe the third thing lah.
Want to slap him.
But then still young lah. Then this was like 5 years ago, right?
Parang bro.
I'm thinking 2 things. Number 1, how crap is this trainer?
Fucker.
And yet he can train so many companies, huh? He's so lousy. How come he can train so many companies? So that's first. Second thing I realized that how powerful and influential the role of the trainer is. because the participants somehow like worship the trainer, you know.
You're in this setting lah. You're in the setting.
You're in the setting,
Yeah,
exactly.
correct.
I mean, like, I think outside now, if you outside the setting, maybe we're like, fuck you, like, that's my superior. What's your problem? What's your problem? But because of the respect or something, you know, like, oh, you're the trainer, okay, I follow by your rules.
It's
Then I
like
realized that, yeah.
when you go school, then it's a teacher. Hey, diam. Sorry.
Oh.
It's a position of authority in that context.
You know,
Yeah.
exactly in that context. So it doesn't matter who you are somehow, unless you are that your personality is very dominant and aggressive, then maybe you will assert back, but very rare. So I realized that. Then I went back and think like, I say, shit, man, if he is so crap also he can train, I think I can do a better
job.
So that's where I started opening to thinking the possibility of doing training. But that was the pivoting. I must thank the trainer, but I don't know where is he now. I forgot his name also, actually, to be honest. I forgot his name. Some Chinese guy.
Okay lah, Ching Hua Peng lah, okay?
Something.
We name him that.
Any
lah.
trainer that dress all black.
All black ah.
Bro, what the
That was his
fuck?
trademark. Yeah, so bad, no?
How many people were in the thing?
30, and nobody spoke out. I mean, even I also just kept quiet lah. But nobody was surprised even, no? And everybody followed by rule. I even see some people started drawing another new one. Maybe they draw like their mother or something. They quickly change to something else, you know. But that's how... So sad. I really feel very, very sad. I feel sad for the participant, and I feel very sad for the participant.
You know,
Lunchtime I went back. I didn't finish the program. I let the money burn.
must be a really
Rather than let your brain cells burn along with it.
Exactly. Very wasting time, right? Wasting time. And after that, also he talked crap lah. He talked most about himself and experience that he's done. This, all the crap, all. Yeah.
You know, I feel a lot of those speakers.
Talk a lot about himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that.
You know Simon Sinek?
Yeah. Yes.
No, I think he's full of shit lah, actually. Like, the way he talks, right? He's so arrogant, you know. Like, he's trying to talk down on everybody. Then I'm just like, you really pay so much money for this guy to talk down on you, man? You have some kind of fetish, is it?
Might as well go
What
home,
the
right?
fuck? But you know Gary V? Gary V is a very aggressive person. But at the same time, he's a very motivational. Like, he will say like, you don't know what the fuck
Yes.
a lot of people had to go through.
Yes, yes.
So he kind of makes everybody feel as if, yeah, there is someone in your life that you know of that has gone through the shit. So I find that like somewhat motivating. But I was on this, I listen to a lot of podcasts. So when I was running, I decided, okay, so I used to run with music. Then I said, fuck music, because music is for pussies. Then after that, in the end, I only listen to podcasts. So it trained my mind not to rely on music, you know. So I listened to Gary Vee, you know. Wow, bro, first 3 days, motivated as fuck. I run 10 km lah, 12 km, I'm like, wow, fuck, yeah. After third day, right, Gary Vee is like, dude, like, enough lah, dude, like...
His energy is very intense.
Yeah, he's so intense.
It's very, very intense.
It's
And
so intense.
repetitive as well, right?
Yes.
Repetitive.
After a while, it only has a certain way of doing it. He only talks about how...
Just do it lah.
Yeah, just like, don't be a pussy, just do it. I'm like,
don't be
okay
a
lah,
pussy,
I
just
get
do
it.
Don't listen to your parents. Don't let anybody stop you.
Yeah,
Sure,
that
yeah.
type of thing.
That team is the same.
So I always felt as if there was this personality that's attributed to their method of training / coaching or whatever.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. So like Simon Sinek is more gentle, you know, more philosophical. So that's why maybe we feel like he's talking down because he's like philosophy, like, you know, like those
Feel like damn
professors.
smart.
Damn smart, you know.
Bro, he charged like, I think like 500k USD or some shit. Like,
Yeah, damn expensive.
Yeah.
I don't think he's crap lah, Simon Sinek.
Yeah,
to be
his
honest.
concept
him,
was
ah?
good. His concept.
Yeah, I think
like him?
for me, when I look at motivational speakers,
Okay.
I try to absorb just the content. Like
Oh.
I'll be if I agree with it and if I want to accept it, if I think it's legit, I'll just accept it. Anything else that I don't agree, I just don't agree.
I see. You just take the good lah.
Yeah, and then it's just like whatever. If I don't agree with it, I don't agree with it, and that's it lah.
Kind of also lah, the same for me. It's just that after a while, you know, you listen to the same guy, it makes you feel like
Yep.
you're just this tiny person. Then you're like, I don't know, I don't know my worth anymore.
Cannot.
Bro, serious man, I really feel that way, you know, especially like Gary Vee lah.
Why,
Have you seen his billboard? His recent billboard
No.
on Times Square? It says fuck yesterday. I'm like, wow.
Yes! Nice!
Yeah, that's his style, lah. That's his way of going. Yeah.
Do you curse during your trainings?
No, definitely.
But can you curse during your training?
No, definitely. I mean, there are trainers that do that, but not my style. I'm very soft one.
Oh.
I'm very like I don't believe in aggressive. So
you don't?
Then
or
you
maybe
just-
because of the coaching as well. So coaching is imagine, right? You want to jump lah. You want to jump off the building, right? You want to suicide lah. You want to commit suicide.
Wow.
Right.
We're going there.
Right. Coaching will be like, you know, why do you have this thought, right? Who is there to support you? You know, that kind of thing. NLP or Gary Vee, Jump I dare you. You know what happens when you jump? You know 98% of people regret when they jump.
But
Yeah,
they
yeah,
died,
yeah,
they have
yeah.
to regret.
Two very different approaches.
How the fuck they get the stats when they're dead?
It's probably false lah, but who's gonna verify otherwise?
Really lah.
Who's an LP?
Maybe never die off it. Do you regret?
Do you regret? Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Silence means yes.
When they jump, right? There's a mic there.
Do you regret?
Yes!
Bro, I think it
And
takes courage to jump down a building, bro.
What is NLP? I heard you say.
Oh, neuro-linguistic programming.
What the fuck?
Have you no?
Neuro-linguistic
Ashwin would
brain.
Really, your company saw
brain
done
lang-
training before, no?
I work for
No.
my mom.
Oh, okay, okay.
I used to work in Ogilvy and Sachi, and
Surely they don't know.
we did one training. I remember. So I don't know whether you've listened to a few of the podcasts. My ex boss was here, Wing Kyong.
Yes, I saw.
That was I felt I learned a lot from that podcast lah. But he brought us for a training, and all I remember from that training is everybody getting high in PD, and we had to eat maggots,
Yeah.
and then
That's not
That's like a team
Fear
building
factor,
lah.
bro.
yeah.
Oh.
And then we went through like this creative process thinking because we were in advertising,
Okay.
and that's about it.
Okay.
I just remember a lot of people being drunk lah,
Aiyo.
drunk and high lah.
Okay lah. I mean, it's a team building purpose, then just for fun lah. That's like a fun.
Maybe lah.
Yeah. But I know I did a lot of work for IPG.
Oh, IPG Media Brands.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, man.
They do a lot of training.
So all those advertising fuckers, all them wild one, right?
Okay lah. I mean, training they are serious, obedient.
Good, huh? Because
Because you are in the position of authority, bro. You can tell them, don't join your dad, I slap you.
No lah, but I'm very flexible. I'm the flexible trainer, but don't mess with me. I subconsciously set the rules lah. I won't like, I say it's up to you, It's up to you.
Reverse psychology,
You want
yeah.
a bit gentle, but jack them a bit like sarcastic jack. It's up to you, You want to.
A quick question, right?
Update.
Your TED talk, right, at Utah, dude, why were you talking about what do you call, what the fuck?
Which one?
What's that term
I'm gonna
called?
slap
You got slapped? You got
No.
slapped?
Reading gestures.
No, I-
In the TED talk, it was
Gestures, yeah. Why?
No,
Why?
My topic was, if I recall, 5 ways to get someone to like
Yeah,
you.
yeah. In 30 seconds, yeah.
Yeah.
In 80 seconds.
30 seconds.
How?
It's fake.
Don't worry, I like
How?
you already.
Hey.
You got good first impression. Andrew not so, but. Okay, let me tell you why.
Yeah, why that
Okay.
topic?
Very fucking nice.
Because Andrew don't smile.
Oh, wait, sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
half an hour.
Yeah, it's not to wait, it's not to wait.
Oh, okay.
Where?
Tar College. Yeah.
Starbucks.
Yeah, the home of Chinese girls.
So you have a Chinese girlfriend?
Every day.
Every day he has a.
Which implies
Okay,
some
speak
people
Chinese,
don't
ah.
have it some days.
Itian. Enough lah. Enough to
Yeah.
understand what the fuck they're talking about.
But you should stand out in that college.
Bro, I had to.
Yeah.
No choice, bro.
Yeah, good lah.
You know, some people like, how you survive that? I'm like, no, they can't survive without me. For real, bro.
Yeah, they need
Actually, no
you
wonder
for
your Mandarin quite good.
English
Huh?
No wonder your Mandarin quite good. Must be your girlfriend and Tar College.
Bro, mostly Star College.
Mostly Tar College.
Sometimes you just see in the middle of a group, everybody talking in Chinese, and you.
Yeah.
That's
Take fun. Okay, guys. You're talking about it.
That's Cantonese.
Some shit lah. Okay. Okay, back to.
Oh, yeah. So you were saying Andrew doesn't look.
Oh,
Yep.
And
because of his lips. So in that TED talk as well, I talk about
Eyes,
the,
lips.
the mouth,
the gesture, is it?
facial expression. So why 30 seconds? There's research that shows that it takes 30 seconds to form a first impression.
Oh, okay.
30 seconds to form a first impression. So just and first impression is lasting as well. Even though we may say not really lah, but there's a research that shows that first impression is quite lasting. So if I don't like you at the first 30 seconds, it's harder for me to like you
Over time, yeah.
over time. Yeah, unless you do some amazing thing lah, get coffee
Sure,
for me.
sure.
Buy you pizza.
For you, buy you pizza.
Yeah. For me also.
for you.
Pizza.
Sounds really good.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Buy me pizza. John be like, you shiny Railu or some shit.
PlayStation 5.
Yes.
At the Mini Pro. So you can switch this podcast and I don't have to spend 6 hours
I
editing.
third cut you and
And then
then.
Mini Pro.
Yeah. Have you have an Atom Mini Pro?
Is it the Black Magic?
Is it black? Yeah.
Yeah, I have it.
Nice.
What's a black magic?
So now you know.
cult is it?
Now you know if you want to change your first impression,
This
just give it to him.
Not that expensive, the
What, 3K? 2, 3K?
there's two type. One is the
3 types.
three, yeah.
There's the Atom Mini, there's the Pro, then there's the Pro.
Pro Max.
Atom
I don't
Mini
know.
is very cheap.
I don't know.
But
yeah.
the Mini only does live streaming, doesn't do
Switching.
Yes. Mine I got the Pro.
Yeah, that's what we need to get.
Oh,
Because you need to hook up the HDMI cables to that.
correct.
Then he can switch while
Correct,
because
yeah.
like right now when you're speaking, the camera is to you
Yeah.
guys. Then
Any
yeah.
So that's
contribution?
why I invested that during COVID.
Are you using that?
Yes.
Shit.
For my virtual training. So I have
Yeah.
training now virtual.
Oh.
I saw on your Insta you have GoPros,
cool,
you have cameras and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Have to like to pivot, right?
Okay, back to the
Yes, so the lips determine. So your Andrew's lips, if you notice, Andrew's lips is more downwards, a bit straight and down.
Okay.
So if it's normal face, it's called normal resting face lah, not resting B face, resting face. The
This is my
resting
resting
face, it's his lips. Is you go your resting face, your normal face, your normal face.
What's my normal face?
Where your normal face? Or maybe you tend to smile more lah.
Shut up!
So if the lips is more, I mean, I'm sure you know like guru discipline or teachers last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, or auntie uncles, right? Their face look fierce, one. Or
Some
teachers,
some
right?
most are most.
But actually, when you talk to them, they are okay, nice people.
So I'm on the way there, lah. I'm on the way there.
No,
lah.
no.
You're there.
You see,
I'm there.
you see, but when he smile, it's okay.
Yeah.
I don't
So
know.
it's the resting. We don't realize that your resting face determine your first impression. So if you're because you don't smile at it the whole day, right? You don't.
It takes more muscles to smile than to frown. I remember. Yeah,
But some
so
people, their natural face is already their lips are more
it's
a
like
bit-
downward
a bit downward.
at the edges. At the
At the
edges, right?
correct.
Sure.
So
Which-
that causes perception of this person very serious.
Got it.
But you were
bit-
saying
a bit more
also,
guarded.
if you smile, there has to be a genuine smile in that
Yes.
manner. And how do you detect the genuine smile? It's like your eyes.
The eyes smaller. So a lot of people mistake that. So like, hey, good morning, boss. Hey, morning, boss. Right? That's a fake smile. How? Because the eyes. Nobody
They sound
laugh,
pretty.
right?
That look pretty genuine to me though. Like,
Yeah, wait.
Maybe you're kind, like you can't hide it. If I show you the picture, you can differentiate on genuine and fake.
yeah, I saw the white guy.
White guy. Why? Because right, when you laugh, how do you laugh? Can you just laugh here, fake laugh lah?
Fake laugher.
Fake laugh. No, really lah. Let's say, this is after that fake laugh was a real laugh.
Yeah.
Right, and the real laugh, what I see, he's laughing. And when Andrew laughed, the eyes, what happened to his eyes? Small or big?
Well, that's just
Small.
Chinese
Dude, they are
people
always small,
problem,
bro.
Chinese people can't small.
But when you laugh, can't see the eyes lah. So you see, the same exactly. See, when all of us laugh, automatically our eyes go small. Nobody laugh. The eyes go big one. Exactly. Or maybe-
No, you laugh when your eyes big when the guy fucked up or something. It's like, oh, you fucked your sister.
That one is still genuine. Very genuine. Incest.
So what about your lips? So,
That one is a smile.
Yeah, that's smart. So the eyes will go smaller when you give a genuine smile. So if you want someone to perceive you giving a genuine smile, you just have to remember eyes go smaller and lips go wider. That's it. Hey, morning.
see, that's why the Joker slit his mouth like that.
Yeah, that was fake a bit fake. Yes, okay.
But why talk about liking people into like why did they engage with you for that?
I forgot lah. What was the theme?
Maybe because the Utah kids.
I don't know what the theme was, but I know the topic because it was on YouTube.
Yeah. I forgot lah. The team lah. They had a team, and the team aligned. My topic aligned with their team. So they told me the team. Then it says that is there any topic that can fit in this team lah? So they have different speakers. They have Douglas Lim.
Go for it. Go for it.
Nature calls, bro.
It's okay. It's
Sorry,
okay.
guys, I have to go to the washroom. Hey,
You don't need to cut on, huh?
No need count. It's okay. It's okay. It's
Live,
part of it. Yeah. Everybody's time also, ma. Don't worry. Don't
What
worry.
is that? Yeah, in different speakers are Douglas Lim. Like some people talk about Chow, IC or something.
Douglas Tim was there as well.
Douglas Lim was the one of the speakers.
Douglas Lim.
Wow, he's coming in.
Oh.
Yeah. Huh. Fuck, man. Hey, how did they even do the TED Talk thing? Is it like an organization? Actually, I never really understood it.
So it's a TED is originated from America.
Okay.
So you can get the license to have it everywhere. So like TEDx Petaling Street, TEDx Utah.
Got it.
So you have to apply it, and then it's like a specific rules. You have to put the TED logo. Each session cannot go over 18 minutes. You have to record it, and then there's certain process lah. The speakers must stand in the red dot.
Oh
You can't- you
yeah.
can't- Yeah.
Oh.
So TED, the guy like Chris Anderson that started TED, he popularized TED lah.
What the fuck does TED even stand for?
TED, yeah, I forgot lah.
I don't even know.
Something or what?
I'm gonna guess E is education, lah.
Oh,
Yeah,
this-
maybe. I also
yeah.
forgot. Good question.
Right. I never understood.
Yeah.
But it's like this thing where everybody decided that TED Talks were like
Were the-
legit
Yeah, it's the benchmark for
presentations.
yeah like masters of that specific craft.
Which is
Exactly.
Yeah, which
For
is,
that technology, entertainment, and design.
Totally wrong.
no education at all.
Fucking hell, that's a good hypothesis though, isn't it?
Oh. Oh, shit.
Yeah. So I guess but TED is the main one. TEDx is just a smaller one. So there's a lot of TEDx everywhere. If you can go on TED, means that
You the shit.
you're the one. You did something amazing.
Hey, you know right, when you say you don't curse, right? During your
During training.
during training and all. Coaching got lah, one-on-one, sometimes got lah.
Coaching got.
If you're coaching a guy like me, confirm you're gonna curse lah.
Coaching got, but usually no as well because the
You want to
guys are
maintain
usually CEOs and all.
Oh, I see. Is it frowned upon?
Sorry.
Is it frowned upon to curse, or is it just because you know when you're in the public sphere?
But sometimes I won't curse lah. I do like some like I would say F lah. I'll say F. I'll say like ma kai. Like then they'll laugh. like stand up comedian lah. They laugh when the stand up comedian use curse word one. Somehow.
I wonder why it's not encouraged. Is it just like this corporate thing?
Professional lah. Yeah, I think it doesn't seem professional if you use. I remember I even got commented when I use shit. I think someone commented in the feedback form like you shouldn't use shit or something. I think it was
Wow.
Bang Negara. I think.
Oh,
Forgot,
of course. If it's B&M, I get it now. Totally get it. Fucking
Yeah, I
wankers.
forgot lah. Oh, you deal with them, yeah, because
Yeah,
you,
right.
yeah.
Oh, you deal with them,
Yeah.
They are so tight.
Yeah, super tight. Just like that suit. Super tight.
Because of their distance.
Big stick up the ass.
Shit, man. Dude, like this whole thing. Wait, how do you do your book though? Like, why? How did you start your book suddenly? Now that I looked at it.
This was a few years back lah. I forgot how many years ago already.
New habits in 2020.
2020 ah. Oh, that's for you. That's I wrote. Hey, I wrote 2020 ah.
Yeah, new habits in
should be 2021 ah. Huh?
Yeah. Future proof a bit. Future proof.
I have what?
Don't even have 21
half
days.
a month.
Don't
Half a
even have
month.
21
Don't
days.
even have 21 days. So close though.
They're right. Yours correct ah.
No, I want no comment.
Oh, no comment.
That means you can.
Yeah, correct. Leaving it open-ended.
How'd you get into your book?
So when I started training, I realized that we need to be a subject matter expert a bit lah. So this guy, he's my master classmate, and we can connect a bit lah.
Aaron Fu.
Aaron Fu, yes. So we say why not, So we say okay lor. So we just meet together. We do our own research. Then we meet together. We talk about it. Then I do the habit part, the psychology part. He do the NLP part, the mindset and all.
Do you think?
So, yeah.
Do you think a huge part of your job is inculcating habits in a way?
Yes, definitely. Habit and mindset. It all goes down to mindset and habits. I mean, if you think about it, right, whatever skills that the corporate asks for, whether it's communication skills, creative thinking, team building, branding, conflict management, negotiation skills, but all starts with mindset first, right? Do I believe that I can improve my negotiation? It starts with that. If you do not even believe that you can improve, this 2-day workshop is going to waste. I can teach you all the tools, but it's going to waste your time,
Yeah, true.
right? And like even creative or design thinking, right? Every time I ask them to list down people that they assume or perceive to be very creative. So they write like Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, Michelangelo, right? Michael Jackson,
Yeah.
Bill Gates, all these kind of people, right? And then I put it up and I see 95% of the names are all these big giants, I say, if you look
Nobody put their father.
I want them to put their father.
Oh, is it? That's
I want
the.
them because I want to tell them if you perceive that these people are creative, then who are we? Which means that this person is so high up. I think that these are 10, I'm only at 5.
Yeah.
But they don't start as 10.
They had to get there somehow.
Exactly.
Correct.
So if we already perceive that these people are creative, then who are we? Supportive role. Supportive.
Yeah.
So you have to change that mindset. You have to believe that creative thinking is just a skill. You can choose to be creative. Let's use a process to be creative.
And that's habits are a way of creating that, or like it's a day-to-day thing that you have to mold.
Okay, so that is more mindset. Habits are at the end of training lah. It comes in the sense that whatever skills that you learn today, it's just knowledge, right? But is knowledge power?
Yeah,
Power is
for
knowledge.
sure.
I'm willing to say yes.
No, knowledge is potential power.
Huh.
Only
Applied
if you use
knowledge
it,
is
yeah.
power.
Oh, I see.
True, yeah. That's fact.
Because there's no point if you know thermodynamics but you don't know how to apply it.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
it's exactly in training. So I end with that. I think that if you don't apply it, it doesn't become a habit. Right? But I mean, have you read the James Clear book? Habit. Is it called Power of Habit or something?
Familiar.
So that book very popular, yellow color, right? Very popular. So a lot of my concepts you can get it from James Clear. So my book is very easy read lah. Because when we partner with MPH, so MPH is our publisher. When we give them our manuscript, right, they say, yes.
They say
And not James Clear, he's Charles Duhigg or something. Right? That's Charles Duhigg. They say that people don't read book now.
MPH said that.
We say people don't read book now.
Nice.
So and they receive thousands of manuscripts lah. So I mean, very thankful that they chose us lah. So and then they say that if you want us to publish your book and promote for you, you need to make sure your book is very simple. So even our research, right? Like sorry, I forgot.
Poige.
Poige.
If you want a simple name, Sarah lah.
Sarah, simply lah, purposely.
Sarah Vanan.
Sarah.
Okay, then Sarah lah, easy.
Yeah, but Poige.
No lah, it's a whole thing. Because when we were younger, we all used to call him Sarah Vanan. Then
Oh.
Sarah.
Compulsory
then,
conversation.
Don't know why I went to high school, because we went to high school together. Suddenly
Yeah,
everybody started
is it
calling yeah, just nearby only. Then everybody started calling Poige. Then like, okay, I guess we're calling him Poige now. Then after he goes to college, then everybody calls him MC Black. No, call him Black,
Yeah.
which is quite fucked up. Then after that, call him MC Black, and now his term, like his Instagram is MC Black as well. Then he comes on the podcast and then he's either Poige, MC Black or Sarah Vanan. Depends on the day. Depends on the
So what do the Tar College people call you? Definitely they cannot pronounce Poge lah.
Yeah.
Confirm.
They call me
Yeah,
confirm.
Yeah.
I can't even
bro.
picture what their attempt to
Yeah,
sound like.
boy. Even they're very nice people lah. So they won't.
And they call me MC Black.
Oh, MC, easy. You
Easy.
save them and good,
Yeah.
good for you. You save the trouble for your lecturers as well.
Your lecturer will call MC Black.
MC, the lecturer call me Sarah.
Okay, not too
Yeah.
bad lah. Easy.
Wait, we're going
What's the
habits.
question? Oh, 20. So the real research actually to really change a habit. Okay, what is a habit? Let me just share that, right? Brushing teeth is a habit.
Yeah.
Right? Can you not brush your teeth?
I would feel extremely
Conceptually?
uncomfortable.
Exactly. You feel uncomfortable. It's like automatic, right? Can.
Yeah.
Morning one,
You
I
wake
don't say
up,
the night one.
Then you like, I'm gonna brush my teeth. You sleep back. Then you avoid brushing teeth. Then you wake up and then you brush your teeth.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah, I wake up like 7 o'clock and sleep back lah. Why brush teeth right?
Okay lah, but after second time you brush your teeth lah.
Oh no.
Really,
It's fucked up.
really black. The teeth are so black. No lah, teeth okay.
But I wake up, I do brush my teeth first. I on my computer first. That's a habit also.
Okay. Some people check their phone first. Some people take a dump. Right, different.
100% I take it down.
But you see, when he says running, right, and John say running just now, is running a habit for you,
Yeah.
or you everyday run?
2019 I ran every day lah.
Wow.
But yeah, every day.
How
bro.
you feel when you don't run?
Fucked up.
Wow. Okay, so there was this thing where I ran. Okay, so I decided to run every day in 2019. I think I didn't run only for 6 days because like I vomited, I had food poisoning, and I had a high fever. So the only days I didn't run were those 6 days. But I ran every day, whatever country I was in also. There was one time I had to fetch my girlfriend at 5 a.m. So I ran at 2 a.m. That was fucked up. Then right, 2020 came. Then I said, I think I'm gonna take a break from running, just like for a week. I didn't even last 3 days, man. Like, I got so moody, I got pissed off, started yelling at people. Then my girlfriend gave me a hug. She was like, I think you need to go for a run. Then I like, yeah, I'm gonna go run. Then I ran, I felt so much better. I'm like, wow, fuck. It's
So
like a
powerful.
drug lah.
Yeah. So for you, that running is a habit which is good lah. Good for you.
Bad
It's
for
a
the
very
knees.
good habit. Bad for you. You don't have to run so fast lah. Wear knee guards and run.
I think it's a everyday thing. Because
Oh.
when you do it every time, you're like my right knee is every time you heard that? Yeah.
So you don't wear the guard
No, I don't.
Why? You should lah.
Because there is this battle in the morning, and when you run every day after a few months, right? You start to sit down, you look at your shoes for a long time, and then you're like, why am I doing this? Then you have this internal battle.
You like running? The wolf ah?
No. But there are days where you're so tired, bro. Like your ass is like killing you, your back is killing you, everything is killing you, your whole body.
But you still run. So that is a good habit lah. I mean, it's a very good habit. So people have different habits, whether it's smoking, drinking. So habits are very powerful because once a habit is formed, right, you just need to do it.
Yeah.
You just feel the need to do it. And it's automatic. It means that you require lesser effort to doing it. Require lesser effort to do it. But the problem is habits are not easy to form. So just say like people say, oh, wake up at 5 a.m.
Yeah, I've done that before for like 2 years. It's quite hardcore also.
Wow, good are you?
Yeah. Then after that, your
What
body
do you
right.
do when you wake up 5 a.m.?
I go to gym.
Wow, so productive. Eh.
Yeah, I play Pokemon gym first. half an hour. Then I go real gym for 1
And
hour.
then after that?
Then the real gym 1 hour.
After that?
Then come back and pass the fuck out for an hour. Then go to work.
Then why 5 a.m.? Why not 6 a.m.? Go gym, then go straight to work.
Because it was a 24-hour gym and
Oh.
less people, so all the equipment is there. I
But 6
maximize the
a.m.
time.
surely less also.
Still
Oh,
got
still a lot already.
got a lot.
So just because the people sake, you go earlier lah.
Because equipment ma, so I don't
Like
want
how
it to
you go, come back and sleep 1 hour. You still can come back and sleep 1 hour.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
bad, right, you?
Yeah, it's like you have to you have to
Really,
like robot yourself.
Routine, yeah, robot yourself.
But after 2 years, cannot already lah. Your body starts to take a toll, and you have like acid reflux. Your body starts
Too
to
aggressive lah.
Yeah.
Take it easy lah. Take it, do lighter. So whatever new goals that we set now, and we go all out now, won't succeed one.
Is it
Won't succeed.
Hey,
lah.
why lah, bro?
It's not lasting. It's not. You can't make it a habit.
like
You can't make
It's
it
not
habit.
sustainable.
like
It's not
a
sustainable.
like a lifetime habit?
Lifetime or long-term habit lah. So just say like saving money, right? Oh, I want to save money. So we like go lah, right?
It's okay.
No, it's fine, it's
And this month save like $1,000. Next month I save $500, right? But if it's not sustainable because suddenly that month you have something emergency, right? This month
Tough, man.
you need a habit is something that is easy that you can do repetitively, right? Where it doesn't have to be every day, it could be every week, right? But you can do it. You have to think long term, something easy that you can do every single day or every single week. Then after some time, so the most research shows 66 days. After doing it repetitively for 66 days, suddenly on the 67th day, if you don't wake up at 5 a.m., you find it very, very difficult. You don't need an alarm at 5 a.m. If you don't go for a quick jog, even a 10-minute, 15-minute jog, right, you feel damn weird that the whole day is
Yeah,
slow,
man.
right? Or you don't have a cup of coffee, puff. You don't have a puff, right? That's it, man. You cannot. So 66 days to form a habit. That's a real research. So why we changed to 21? It's because MPH say if you put 66, nobody will buy the book.
Serious ah?
Yeah.
So it's supposed to be 66 days to
For
change.
example, it's like 66 days to change your habit, right? To change your life. MPH say nobody is going to put 60. Nobody is going to buy a book 66 days. Can you find another research that says shorter days? So we found other research that support 21 days to change a small habit. Like drinking more water or saving a bit of money. But if you want real lasting big habits, right? Like
66 days.
66 days.
Do you think I
I
can
see.
quit smoking if I go cold turkey for
Can,
66
for
days?
66 days. But this book will tell you, you need to, you see, why you have to smoke, right? You have a cue that will remind you to smoke. So it could be a place, it could be a friends, it could be a combination of all, it could be a emotion. So
A
just say
feeling,
a
yeah.
feeling. So like for me, I like sweet stuff. So I notice when I stress, I associate a lot of things with sweet stuff. That's my issue. So when I stress also, I feel like a need to go and grab something sweet. When I feel tired also, I go grab something sweet. When I relax also, I need to add sweet also. So all this is a cue. So the cue will form a
habit.
habit, right? For smoking, eating. And then the habit gives you a reward.
Which
So
is
it
like
goes into a
like
cycle.
dopamine and like,
Yeah,
wow,
exactly.
I feel
Like, wow, feel good.
I see.
So to really change, it's not just cold turkey. You need to replace that reward for
Oh,
66 days.
fucker! I hope it's not heroin lah.
But at least it's replaced. Right?
Goal achieved.
I and Andrew was like thinking like chewing gum,
Yeah, probably lah. I don't know lah. Cup of tea.
bubble gum, or
Yes.
exactly.
Potato chips.
He's thinking like rolling.
Hey,
Oh, potato chip.
Potato chips. What? Because I saw, Han in Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
He ate potato chips after he quit smoking.
Oh.
Yeah.
I get a lot of my reference from movies. Yeah, I realize.
But Han is a good-looking guy, and he still looks good after eating potato chips.
And
I'll
he-
look like a fat sumo
And
after.
he comes back from the dead, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. And that too.
What's the hardest people you have coached before? This is younger generation, older generation.
Ayo, why you label like that?
Okay, you know what? Is it the alphas or the boomers?
Yes. No, age group are okay lah. Age group are okay. Of course, when I started it was difficult. 5 years ago, the older will say like, what the this young fuck, what is he going to
Yeah,
teach
what
us
does he
about
know?
communication so they tend to ask more of my how long have you been doing this kind of thing. But the worst group lah, to answer your question, not the worst group, sorry, let me rephrase that to a nicer
The
way.
not so nice group.
The more
most
challenging.
group are investment bankers.
Why is that the case?
I won't say company name lah.
Ah.
So I remember there's this particular group, so all
Maybank.
investment bankers. No, not Maybank.
Oh.
Maybank group was quite difficult, so I remember. A lot of smart fellas. So people that think they are very smart, that's the challenge. That group are challenged. People that comes to training and thinks like, I'm the smartest fella here and I'm gonna
What am I to learn?
Why am I to learn? So I remember there's this group and there was 15 of them, and all 15, I tell you, you just look at them, you know they are investment bankers. Why? You can see their suit, right? Their
smile,
watch,
no smile.
Their watch. Yeah, exactly. Actually, they look like, I don't know, some of them are smiling.
Yo, at least they got money, bro. I got no money.
You can see their Gucci belt, right? They are super smart looking, right? Or the either boys or girls same, right? So they come in and they will come in full dress, jacket, tie, laptop, right? Like as if they're very busy. Two laptop, right? And that I think that is the most challenging group.
So
So you have to break the barrier, hey, there's something valuable here.
Sure.
Yeah,
They challenge your ideas, is it? In a way that's maybe not constructive?
Say
No.
your bullshit.
Challenge ideas, I like that. I like people challenging my ideas because it shows that you are listening, and it gives me opportunity for me to share with you more. So I love people who challenge me. If I cannot answer, I just say, let me get back to you. I'm not sure. Thank you for asking.
Sure.
I'm very honest one. But the problem is they don't challenge They're not interested. So they're like just low laptop.
Okay,
No, you
okay,
don't
okay.
say, put your laptop down.
No,
That's
I'm not that type. I say subconsciously, if you want to do work, I think you can go back to your office and do work. I'll say that way lah. No point you staying here halfway.
Nice, bro. Then they chow lah.
Yeah, no, they won't chow.
Then they
one.
offer.
They
Cannot
are
lah.
forced to attend.
Oh.
So the problem with corporate training, a lot of corporate training is they are forced to attend. So when people are forced, right, you really have to give value. Like you have to. It's not just teaching. You have to entertain them a bit. Like it's valuable for you to be here. I know because I don't blame them. Imagine like you're so busy and then your boss say go attend 2 days workshop. But damn lot of work where you got damn lot of things on. Then while you're attending workshop, boss WhatsApping you. Hey, the thing sent to me. So as a trainer, I can't I have to be understanding lah. But that group was not just work, their attitude lah. F are you, such a waste of time.
So it's not a generation per se,
Close
lah.
$1 million in 10 minutes, and you telling me emotional intelligence.
Hey, EI is in my subject, in my master.
Nice.
Good shit, bro.
Huh.
So
Sorry?
banking people lah.
No,
Not all bankers sorry.
Oh.
Investment bankers, more specific, this group. Because they deal with high network so the time is precious, they are always on the go, right? But it's perception so it's just harder work for me. So I didn't give up. I just connected with them. I remember that particular group. I had to be direct a bit. I had to say something like,
Get the
if
fuck
you
off
think
your
it's-
laptop.
Yes, something. If you think it's basic, if you think I forgot what's the word, but you can get out lah. I say something like that, and then they listen a bit, oops a bit, and then after that when I start connecting, start doing some jokes, start activity, then they are fine. By lunch we are best friends already.
Wow, this type very
Tough
hard,
job, actually.
Depending on the group, some groups are very good. Some groups are so energetic. After training, right, you feel so energetic. Why? Because they really want to learn.
And this is energy, right?
Yeah,
The
energy.
energy.
They ask questions. They're
Sure.
taking notes, and you feel so happy when they're taking notes.
It's like a positive
Yeah,
tennis game.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if investment bankers are the most challenging types of clients, who are the most receptive? Or the types of clients you enjoy coaching the most?
Students are good, but I just did one right. It was a free training for refugee kids.
Wow. Fuck.
That one not only was good, it made me cry because I was teaching them stories. Okay, so they have all stories, amazing stories that they share in their life, how they got captured by soldiers or things that they watched their parents got killed and all lah.
Damn.
That's fucked up, dude.
That's a story,
Yeah, but so my job is to help them, to give them the structure so that
They
if
can.
they go out and they tell their story to people, they can motivate people to share people that they never give. If they do if the shit that happened to them and they didn't give up, why should you give up? So I was teaching them a structure. Okay, so they can see they love it so much, and they really apply it. They ask questions, and then when they tell the story, it's like they're so happy I think they're so happy to be there.
Where was this training?
So it was organized in Taylor's This time organized in Taylor's.
Lakeside?
Yeah, Lakeside.
Fuck, man, dude.
Got any
very
girls hit
fascinating.
on you?
Oh god.
Why?
Why is that?
Why go to girl?
No, I asking got any girl hit on you or not?
Oh, no lah.
Hey.
I'm so old.
You see his eyes not small, he lying, bro. He lying, bro. You got hit on any girls before or not?
No. In Taylor's
No lah.
in my training.
Yeah. Okay, the answer is yes.
No because I got
Is it
married.
like-
I got married already.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Congrats.
No, I mean I married 5 years ago.
But still,
Yeah.
congrats.
Yeah, but if I'm not married, why not?
Wow, so right. since you can read gesture and shit, then if your wife telling you lies or something, then you can read her well lah. Or woman is just the next level, you just can't read them.
Can, but usually at home my brain shut down. It's like whatever lah. You know?
Sure.
It's like
How'd you meet your wife, dude?
in church.
So you train her, you will train her as well. I'm pretty sure you will train her.
That's after married.
Yeah.
After married,
you will
yes,
train her. So that will be the mating call lah.
What the fuck?
But he's right. I call my son Baby Wolf.
Nice.
Yes.
Shit, man.
Baby wolf, bro. So does your wife sometimes say, I know you're a big time trainer, don't use your psychology at me?
Yes.
She got
Yes.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. He say that. Two things. So got the two things my wife would say. One is like, I don't think you can psycho me. One more is like, hey, you go and teach people motivation or wake up like early a bit. ask you to do that, still haven't do yet. But you're going companies and telling people do their work. Okay, no choice, keep quiet and do lah.
You lost.
Yeah, lost already. Just keep quiet and do. Just keep quiet and do.
But it's
It does
tough,
come
ma,
back.
because sometimes like you wanna teach, but then to do it yourself is fucking hard, bro.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean,
Mommy, you're at home.
there's a switch lah. There's a switch.
Sure,
lah.
sure,
There's a
yeah,
switch. But I take that as good because if you look at top trainers like Gary Vee, or I don't think Gary Vee is the trainer, but just say Tony Robbins, right, or Robin Sharma, right? These gurus, right? They internalize what they teach, so they are who they are.
Because they are talking about who they are.
Yeah, because they're talking about who they are. So there's somewhere that a good trainer need to go to, so that when people meet you, right, you're that like you're not like you're putting on a persona.
Correct. Yeah.
Right, and then outside of training, you suddenly like different person, like, hey, who the hell are you? Right, but I think that is my biggest strength. So I learned to accept that. So in training, I'm very chillax. I'm me. I'm very genuine. I'm not like I'm up there on the pedestal. Okay, listen, guys. This is
You are you lah.
I'm me. Yeah, correct.
Oh. Do you know how I found out Tony Robbins? On Shallow Hell.
Oh, no,
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, in the lead,
Top
but
notch,
yeah.
man.
Be gone. Yeah, wait, that was young Tony Robbins.
Yeah,
That was
bro.
young,
That
yeah.
was super young. Tony Robbins is a billionaire.
What the fuck?
He's not just a motive. He owns like 100 business. He owns an island.
Jesus Christ.
Exactly. I tell you.
Fucking hell, man.
But he's good. He's good. He's good. If
He
you
better be.
read.
If you what?
You can
He
read. Listen
better
to
be
his
good.
podcast.
He's got a podcast?
Yeah.
He has $1 billion. What doesn't he have?
He owns 100 businesses. I wouldn't be sorry if 2 of them at least are the podcast.
Yeah.
How easy is it to be a trainer?
Actually, everybody can be a trainer. Damn lot of trainers. You throw on stone also, people say I'm a trainer.
Throw 1 year, we hit one. You throw one is you what? I wanted to say throw. How do you train yourself to be a trainer, or someone train you, or you just like
Is there a course or something?
Okay, for Malaysia, in Malaysia, you have to take a 5 days course by the government lah. They call it a TTT, train the trainer.
Oh.
So it's a 5 days
Meta.
course
Okay.
whereby they teach you like structure, how do you structure a program, and how do you do public speaking a bit, that kind of thing lah. So at the end of 5 days, they got some simple tests.
Oh, bloody hell, the camera shut off.
How do you train the trainer?
Oh, yeah.
Train
TTT,
trainer.
TTT.
Okay, yeah.
Triple H.
So
Triple H.
yeah, lor. So
wow.
that's it lah. You attend the 5 days a day. Then basically you have the basic requirement to be a trainer. That's all.
and then you done.
Yes. Then you're done lah. Then you can start selling your programs lah.
Kind of fucked up, right? If the fella can't speak properly, but he managed to go through the TTT.
But nobody will hire him. So there's a lot of trainers that know with this job.
Oh,
I see.
Damn lot of
How
trainers.
hard
everybody.
is it to get your first training job?
Damn
Highlight.
hard. Damn hard.
Like, who the fuck are you?
Exactly. And imagine so young that time.
How old were you when you started?
6 years old.
26, you started.
Wow, shit.
What were you doing before that?
My first job was in marketing. So I did for marketing for this Japanese company lah.
Densu,
No.
Daihatsu.
Why must be Densu?
Bro, Densu fucking intense, bro.
Oh, no.
Densu's an advertising agency in Malaysia. They fucking hardcore, but the chicks fucking hot.
Really?
Yeah,
Where's the
bro.
office?
That's good.
I think they shifted, but they were somewhere in Damansara last time. Because my friend used to work there. He said, bro, you should come over Densu. I'm like, why? He's like,
Yes,
chicks damn
Or
hot.
maybe no longer there lah.
No, they always hire hot chicks one. Because
Oh,
the
that's, yeah.
I heard like at the time the big boss quite hubs up, so he should hire all the nice girls.
Densu.
DENTSU.
Shopee? How's Shopee?
Whether got hot girls?
Oh, is that the context of the question?
I don't know.
I don't know what my answer would be.
No, know.
But
But
if-
depends on you lah. What do you want to answer?
If that was his question, which is not,
Ah.
what would be your answer, which is not your answer?
My answer is no.
No, shit.
No.
More guys.
Yeah.
No.
Definitely
Shopee,
a lot
Shopee,
of
office.
Value.
Really.
Ah, yes.
Shock on that one. Ah.
Lazada, I think not bad.
Is it?
Time to wear
Better than
Lazada.
Shopee lah.
Time to wear Lazada. Career change. Career change.
How long were you at that Japanese company?
Few years. After a few years, then I left. I opened up a tuition center.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
What you
Yeah.
taught? What you teach?
I taught sejarah.
Who's the Sultan of Johor?
Who's the Sultan of Johor last time?
Abu Bakar.
What the fuck?
How can you not know that, bro?
Bro! What the fuck?
I think so lah.
He's correct, Abu
Yeah.
Bakar. Yeah.
Bro, you know he's the Sejarah fucking king.
Oh,
I love sejarah as well. I'm fucking good at it.
Love, What year Nabi born?
SWT
No, I can't remember.
The first one is 5. First letter is 5.
500
That one I can't remember.
515.
I know the story.
Very close.
I know the story, but I don't remember. it.
518.
Story. Okay, what's the story about the Nabi and the Batu and the Batu fell down?
Malaikat Jibril. You talking about that? Is it?
Huh?
Talking about the Malaikat Jibril lah.
No, not Malaikat. The what is the Batu? The Batu fell down. Then they were fighting. Then Nabi came and advised them.
Well, this is like what the Christian water is it?
No lah.
Bro,
That was
that rock
Christian.
not so prominent. Okay, it's not so important story. What rock all rock? If you smell, that one I don't know lah, bro. I need to remember.
What's your favorite chapter in sejarah?
The Runtap one.
Oh, the killing every day.
Yeah. The Runtap one. That was pretty.
JWW Birch.
That's pretty intense. The Sabah
JWW Bush.
You know when I
Holy
tell
shit.
when I teach my students, right, for them to remember. So I say JWW Birch was in the river. Who killed JWW Birch? Because he was killed while he was showering and he went to shower,
Then
and
they
they
just killed him.
So I this is Rentap who killed Birch. No, Rentap is Sabah Sarawak.
Runtap Sabah.
Sabah,
You're talking about
Sarawak.
KL. Must be Dato Bahman lah.
No, what's the
No
name?
meh?
Forgot.
We are
Hey,
Mat
Google
Saleh,
lah,
Mat Saleh.
Mat Saleh. Google
Mat
lah,
Saleh.
Google who killed JWW Birch.
Saleh, bro.
So what happened? I tell the students, you know what? The guy went there, said, "Oh besarnya," and they threw the spear at that partner.
Hey, Maharaja Lela.
Well, Lela, oh besarnya,
Ah.
killed there, and he bled to death lah. But that's how students remember lah. Imagine you ask sejarah teacher teach taught.
My sejarah teacher. Buka textbook, baca. Puang tipa. Cibai.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, true.
Correct.
I remember my teacher just write on the.
Oh, you write the blackboard. You're writing the same thing as the textbook.
Yeah,
bro.
just
You
read the
understand?
fucking textbook.
Yeah.
What good are you? What value are you bringing?
Really, that's why it's so sad in our school system actually.
Okay, a trick question. What is Rentap's nickname?
Cannot remember.
That's where I beat him.
Where, what?
It's called Penggoncang Dunia, bro.
Wow.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. He got few nicknames, right? Yeah.
Penggoncang Dunia. Who is the fucking
Yeah.
Earthshaker?
Oh,
you know?
yo.
What the
It's
fuck?
like a Warcraft hero.
Ah.
Earthshaker.
Earthshaker, bro. Damn, on's right. His nickname.
White beard, man.
Whitebeard, bro.
Oh no! I'm gonna take the tree. Earthshaker.
Dude, this is sidetracking completely,
Yeah,
right?
sorry
But
lah.
do you read manga and watch anime?
Oh, you should watch Naruto.
You slam dunk lah when I was younger. So.
Oh my lord,
Yes.
Slam Dunk Akagi, bro. Akagi is
Okay,
like
yeah, the big fella.
must be
yeah.
you lah. Go
So,
Gorilla,
what is
bro.
that? Slam dunk, cooking master boy.
Oh, bro, Cookie Master Boy is the shit.
The dragon.
He cut the tofu into squares.
Open the pot, a light come. Those days lah.
I didn't watch Cooking Master.
Huh? Didn't? It's like AXN times,
Correct. Extend lah.
Extend was good,
school.
man.
Before go school or something, right?
I need
Before go school or after
Come back. After come back. Yeah. After come
6
back.
p.m., 7 p.m. prime time. That one.
So I was doing tuition center, and I partnered with some people to open up a printing company. So doing all kind of brochure printing and all.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So I was doing that. These two. Then when I doing my masters part time, that's when the idea came. Then started coaching.
So you left the whole tuition center.
When the coaching business grew, and I found out that shit, this is really I'm meant to do this lah.
Oh, I
Right, then we
see.
sold off the tuition center and just quit the printing company.
How do you evaluate the success of your coaching?
For training, we have a feedback form, the form that they fill up, and then the HR will say, depends on what type of training, they got evaluation, they got follow up. For coaching, it's behavior lah. So the client will see lah, whether is there any behavioral change, are they taking action, yeah, and then they will They will decide whether they want to extend the contract. If not working, then they won't extend.
If not working, then what they do? They like come, hey bro, why not working? I think maybe they not learning enough. Then they ask you to do it again. Some shit,
No,
is it?
they won't because they know that not working because they didn't do the action they require lah. Okay, so just say a coaching session, right? It will be something like this. Okay. Hi Sarah, what is one goal that you want to achieve lah? That one goal only that you would like to achieve by 2021, next year December 2021.
Survive.
Survive. So everyone wants to survive. What is
Because now of COVID, was just the one die, no?
okay?
I mean, by 2021.
What is one goal, personal goal that you have lah? Yeah. By 2021 December, so another 1 year.
Okay lah, married lah.
Why is this goal important to you?
Because I want to ensure the survival of the humanity race.
So this one takes more connecting lah, because if you haven't connect yet, not serious enough yet.
Oh, this why I want to get married by the year, so I can start a fucking family.
But why? Why next year?
Because I told myself I want to get married next year.
How?
So it's a self-inflicting thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
you or your
I told
partner?
myself, no, I said to me.
Your
I
parents.
wanted to get it this year, and then fucking COVID came. Then I said next year. So,
What happen if you don't get married next year?
But I will.
Next year lah.
And why not? What happen if you don't?
But I will.
Okay, good. Then you don't need coaching on that goal. Let's work on another goal.
Okay.
Something like that, like, you know?
Oh.
Ah.
So I passed the first test lah.
Not pass lah. I mean,
Bro,
it shows
you
that you.
didn't?
It shows that you really want to get married next year. Like you will make it happen. You will make it happen because there's a test question which you say no, I will, which is good lah. Because I say so. Sometimes people say that I'll get married next year. So what happens if you don't? Or if I don't, then following year lah. Then they say so. Is getting married next year important to you? No, it just shows that it's not so important.
Yeah.
Because you just say no, never mind following year, but no, you didn't. You say no, I will. Means it's important to you to get married next year.
I think you better see it. Shit.
Wow, that's a fucking good question. I don't even know what I want in the next year.
Really?
Yeah,
you should
man.
lah. You should. You
You
should
need-
have.
you need to
You
get
should have a
coach.
goal. All of us should have goals lah. I mean, of course, people say New Year resolution, bullshit and all,
Nonsense lah.
right? But it's just having a goal, right? Is because our brain is programmed that way. You know, RAS, reticular activating system. It's part of our
Okay.
brain. Like just say you bought a new car. Lah. Anyone bought a new car in the past?
I bought a used car lah. Yeah, he's X70.
Okay, X70. When you bought?
May, June
Okay.
this year.
What your number plate?
VF.
Whoa, man! I don't know if you should disclose that on the.
No
fucking
lah. Oh, it's okay. Okay.
297.
This is the 4 alphabet lah. Sorry, four numbers.
297.
297 or 3 numbers only. 297. All of us will experience this, you know. So we are just say you're thinking of buying a new car,
Yeah.
right? Haven't buy yet, but you're going to buy next week lah.
Sure.
Right? And when you bought a new car, the first week of you driving it, you see a lot of similar car on the road. Suddenly you see damn
Yeah,
X70,
yeah.
you know.
It's selective
And
exposure.
different version, different color, right?
Sure, sure,
What does it mean? After Andrew buy, the whole Malaysia follow?
It's
Is it not?
reinforcement. What? It's like
selective exposure.
Yeah.
You
So
have it in your mind.
it's reticular activating system in a sense. Yeah, relate back to selective attention is that you have association and that's why you're focusing on it, right? And that's exactly how the mind works in a sense that if you have a goal, somehow you're focused on that goal. Even though the goal is not, you don't have to think of it every day. Of course, if you think of it every day, even better. So like people that wake up at 5 a.m., they write down their goal every day, right? They reflect, they gratitude, they do gratitude list, not sleep back for 1 hour.
I mean, but that's the goal also.
because he wants to.
Yes.
What means you don't? I will. Okay,
But I will.
Alright.
Right. So it helps you to focus because if you have a goal, somehow you tend to see opportunity.
Is it advisable to have monthly goal? That's bullshit, right? Like
Depend on
monthly.
how. Okay, depends. Okay, so for example, right? Or I'm Bradley will also will tell you, right? If you ask Bradley about losing weight, lah, right? So Bradley say, okay, just say I have 10 kg, but having a 10 kg goal, right, is damn long. It's damn big, you know. It's very 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 such a big goal, right? To lose 10. You definitely don't need lah. I mean, I need lah.
I also
To-
definitely.
I
to
also
lose-
need, I think.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you need lah. I think I need lah.
I think
No,
I
lah,
need
I mean,
lah.
like-
Maybe like 5 lah at least for me.
Yeah, 5 sounds right lah. 10 is a bit much lah.
Yeah.
5.
10 is like
Okay.
basically Christian Bale in Man. That one is
True.
really intense.
Very
already, bro.
intense lah. So you just say 5 kg lah, 5 kg by end of the year. But still 5 kg, you may the first month maybe you lose 1, right? Second month maybe you lose 2. I think you go extreme lah. What will happen the third, fourth month?
That's a noise.
You heard that right?
Yeah, I heard
You
that.
heard that right? You stop that one.
Goals like
Goals, okay, goals.
every month you ask like should we have every month? or not?
You at 1, 2, 3 kg and then I don't know.
5 kg. So you break down the 5 kg into monthly. So you have a big goal and then you break it down into monthly. So just say I want to save. I want to buy a house. So how much I want to buy a house is not as damn abstract, right? So how much money you need to buy a house? Right? So you say I want to save 10% of the house. So how much is that? 50,000. Okay, 50,000 1 year is too big. So we break it down again. Can you save 5,000 a month? They cannot. Still. So then how?
That's fucking hardcore.
So then how? Okay, so we have to break it down. So then you can make it every month. Because every month it seems a bit nearer. It's like on journey lah, right? You want to be able to see the journey a bit. You don't want to be too far. So every month is good. Some people even set weekly goals, like simple. So what happened? The principle of goal is this: the easier it is, the sustainable it is. So for example, I break it down like just say going to the gym, right? 1 week, okay, I just need to go to the gym 2 times. That's it. So that's my goal for the year of 2021. Just going to the gym twice a week. That's it. And if you really can commit to going gym twice a week, I'm sure by the end of the year you definitely will lose weight, right?
Yep.
Definitely lah. I know.
If you started at 0 lah.
If you started at 0 lah. I mean, and then it takes momentum. Imagine John, right? You're going to gym twice a week lah. In 2 months consistently twice a week. Do you think 3rd month you go even more? Maybe you start going 3 times a week,
I used to go to the gym 5 to 6 times a week
but you still never lose weight
because I eat that much.
because you eat that much. And the
Yeah.
gym doesn't help you to control.
It's a diet problem. It's not a gym problem.
Doesn't help you to control the food. The gym,
No,
No,
it makes me eat more.
because you feel like
You justified it lah.
But
Not,
actually
not
true
just that,
lah.
I'm
I
so
saw-
hungry, bro. I'm so hungry after I work out. Because I work out, I lift fucking heavy. Then I'm like, wow, fuck, time to whack, man. Then I eat like, okay, I don't eat carbs, I just eat raw meat. Then I eat like fucking like chicken lah, what fucking lamb lah. Like, oh, yeah, whack. Then like, wow, fucking food, damn good. And then the next day, time workout again, fucking go rough. Then you injured, then you're like, you how ah? Don't care, fuck it, force. Then eat, then you like that. It's a diet problem, I know. Because
Yeah.
Bradley is like, bro, you can eat whatever you want. Just eat less lah, bro. Then I like,
Nah.
but I like that feeling. I want that Momo paradise. Eat whatever fuck I want.
Paradise.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
It's a diet problem, I know. But at the same time, I enjoy food so much. So I'm like, just
Same lah. I also
control.
struggle with that. We
Stuff, bro.
love food too much.
Yeah, man. Where's your favorite place to eat?
Only
It doesn't need to be good, but I am always curious, right, to know, right, where is that place of comfort? Because I have this friend. His name is Michael Hayes. He's a British guy. Then he he lived in Penang. He was a teacher. So when I visited him, we always go for nasi kandar. Then go nasi kandar, whack. Then he came back to KL. I was supposed to meet up with him. Then he says, I can't meet up. I'm busy. Then I'm like, why? So I gotta eat at this place. Then like, we eat together. I was like, no, John, this one I gotta eat myself. Then like, sure, man, whatever. That's like just
So where you
curious.
went,
Is it
nasi
good?
kandar?
He went to this random place in Brickfields for like banana leaf rice. I was like, is it good? He says rubbish, but I don't know why I love going there.
What?
Yeah, then after I thought about it, right,
Mm.
I really like this wantan mee.
Mm.
Anyone?
No. It's a OUG one. There's a nostalgic feeling because the char siu is fucking dry. It's damn useless lah. The char siu. Then it got me thinking like, there's a sense of comfort we go to. So I'm just wondering where you go.
For me, no specific lah. Nasi lemak lah. I love nasi lemak.
You love nasi lemak? Any particular one that you enjoy a lot?
Not really lah.
Like near your house or whatever?
Yeah, near my house got a few.
But is there a specific
Sambal.
makcik where you go there and she already know your order?
No lah, not really.
Huh, don't have ah?
Don't have lah.
Bro,
My mom's cooking lah. I guess that's the comfort food. If you say comfort,
I wish I could say the same.
oh yours, Andrew.
Playing with fire in that statement. I don't know. I really like mentai, to be honest with you.
Yeah?
That's pretty high on my list. Sushi mentai. Cheap ass sushi.
You just went there for 5 plates. Couple
I went there on
days
my own yesterday for lunch. Like
Spent
yeah,
11 ringgit.
Nice. Fucking great. It's fucking great, yeah.
serious
Yeah, I love it a lot.
It's a random question. We never asked this question before. It's just that don't know why. I'm so curious. Like this week especially, like I've been thinking about it a lot.
Maybe you're stressed lah. So you're thinking, oh, I need comfort food to comfort me. I stress.
There's a kopitiam nearby. When I walk there, right, and they see me, right, they just nod and like I nod, then they get me a jumping.
Oh, that
Wow.
one.
Yeah, Juhing. They know me already. Like I just walk there, they look at me.
It's not bad.
Then it like, yeah, like
Satu dua.
yeah.
Oh,
If I say
two,
tour,
we
then they'll tapao too. Cause I tapao for my colleague as well sometimes,
Okay.
or for Jen. Yeah, man. So that's I like that.
For you?
Only Alif.
Hey, yeah, actually, Alif is I think mine too.
Where is
yeah.
Alif?
It's
Bro,
a
Alif
mamak
is
that's nearby.
Oh.
A sensational place that has gone completely viral because of their Facebook
Initially
streams.
it's Ajimal.
Why?
but
What
now
they
it's
did?
Nothing. It's
That-
just
Because we grew up here, lah, and our school was nearby.
Yeah. No, but what you say goes viral on Facebook? What?
Okay. So it's near the high school we all went to. We're all high school mates, right? In fact, Chok and Andrew Chok and Andrew since primary as well.
Wow.
All nearby here. One. Yeah.
Walk ah? You all can walk. Can walk what to the school?
Yeah, you can.
Confirm. Dude, damn nearby. So
Yeah.
this place called Alif used to be called Ajimal Razim. It's next to a cyber cafe,
Okay.
which is now a medical center,
Correct. Yes. Fun
which
times.
is quite sad.
So it's like you all used to play CS there lah.
Yeah,
Dota, CS,
everything lah. Everything.
Yeah, but you know, believe it or not, I never ponting also. They all only ponting. I just look like the type to ponting.
Yeah.
You got ponting
I
right?
trust the sound guy lah.
Ponting right? He confirmed ponting. You got ponting before?
Sometimes got lah.
Yeah, I never ponting before in my life. You
Sometimes
know.
Not a lot lah. Grand scheme of things.
Sarah definitely lah. Right? Sarah is.
I never. So they used to go to this CC all this time, and this CC hosted some of the national, I think, Dota players or some shit like that.
Wow.
Right? Because they were all nearby also. So they trained there. One day they had a production crew come by and shoot their video of them doing the CC thing. But they all went to Mama after that. So the production crew thought it was fucking hilarious if they could do. You know how when you see the gaming show and then they'll come out, they're like, then the name appears.
Yeah.
They recorded the whole Mamak of the guys like who make roti canai, like teh tarik maker.
What?
Nasi lemak.
Really?
Yeah, then got one guy taking the spatula like. Bro, they went viral. After that, right, they are the ones that did the roti KLCC and all that all on says.com.
Oh.
Yeah. Actually, their food is pretty
So
decent.
lucky lah, Alif.
Their food is objectively good.
Yeah.
It's good food.
But the toilet
Yeah
is
lah. But
disgusting.
usually mama standards are there one lah, mama.
True.
Most of the mama lah. Okay, of course got some mama crap, but most of the mama are
Decent.
Like quite decent food.
quite decent food.
Yeah.
Won't kind of go wrong lah with the mama.
The comment section is hilarious. They're like, I know your food is good, but can you please work on your toilet?
The toilet is nasty. So
The
Why,
toilet
ah?
is fucked up,
You
bro.
mama people don't like to clean their toilet.
you know lah.
I was running one time and I didn't take a dump that morning. But I had petai the day before.
So you have to go lah.
I have to go already.
Then how?
I like, boss, please. Then he's like, Perky, man. I go there, I see it. I'm like, oh my god. Bro, it's so bad, man. I was hovering on top of the seat.
Didn't pergi.
I hover above the seat and I just let go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of bad.
How's your school toilet?
No doors, man.
Don't even go there lah, dude.
Terrible lah.
You want to know? There's okay,
Alif toilet better than school?
bro.
Are they better than school?
100%.
Yeah.
School toilet is bad.
Yeah lah, really ah.
Like
Same lah, my school. also
disaster.
terrible.
No. I don't. I think people think their school toilet is bad, but they don't know how bad is our school toilet.
We must invite your school principal on the podcast. On this.
I'm fairly certain, right? Our toilets have induced UTI in like 50% of the school's population.
Aiyo, sure, no, that bad. Okay, describe the toilet a bit.
No doors.
Okay.
No doors. No one gives a flush.
No one flushes, bro.
At the last toilet, mate, if you are lucky, you won't see shit on the floor.
Yeah, on the floor, bro.
On
He
the
misses. Like he's like, fuck it. I don't want to shit in the bowl, right? I shit in the corner there, bro.
Yeah. God knows why.
I think it's because it's a cascading effect, you know. There's like a bit dirty, then some people are like, oh, maybe I should hover. Then if I hover, oh, some people miss.
No, where's the
Those
cleaner?
who
Where's the
fuck do you
cleaner?
miss?
Where's the
Cleaner?
cleaner as well?
There's no cleaner, bro.
I don't know about cleaner.
I doubt she even
I
has
don't
the
remember.
cojones to go inside the toilet, lah.
No doors. I don't.
Then where you all go toilet?
I go to teachers'
I
toilet. I
go
don't
to
give a
Ah,
shit.
same lah. I also go.
I go to
teachers'
that toilet.
How you go to that toilet?
Dude, there was one time
You have to shit without a door.
I shit 2 times.
In the whole school.
Yeah, I shit in a. I cannot emergency. I go inside, no door. I just sit there. I take a shit. My dick is hanging out, right? And I just shit. Dude, you know how many people walk by, right, and just look at me?
Like,
Damn, this guy got
Dude, and look him in the eye, you know, while my shit coming out my asshole. You know, like,
Aki not like JW people. Rasanya.
my one is kecilnya, tayar lah.
Biar dia. Jangan kaya.
Bro, 2 times, you know, I just shit, you know, I don't give a fuck, you know. There's no tissue paper. The water is in a tap. Don't even have the hose thing.
Yeah.
So you have to collect water and
What
then
a crap, man.
yeah, then you dig out the shit from your asshole and then you dig out the shit from your
I
asshole.
can't believe you didn't go to the teacher's toilet.
No, I'm a savage. That's why I don't believe in this pussy crap.
I want to have a nice, calm, collective shit.
Correct. Just
Yeah.
make sure we exit no teachers.
No, I actually got teacher. Then she look at me. I just move on, you know. I just
I
move
know.
on.
I have never shit in my school before.
He lost his wallet before and he found the wallet
In the
In
toilet.
the toilet bowl.
You have never.
in the shit, bro.
Yeah.
Then
And
how?
it was like months later, mind you. Like I lost my wallet. I'm like, oh fuck. I mean, it happens lah. Months later, I'm like taking a piss, right? And I'm like, why the fuck is my wallet here? And I'm peeing on it.
Then inside,
Did you?
Bro,
I see.
no lah, it's already months later lah. I already got,
So
I
you
got
don't dare
new
to-
stuff. I'm
don't
like,
dare
that's
to.
not worth it lah. It belongs there
Just
now.
leave it there.
It's
He has
home
found
now.
his new home.
Never know, some fella will pick it up and check and see.
Then you deserve it lah. Props to you lah. Take whatever is left, man.
Our toilet was so bad, right? You know when you in the morning you have Dewan Terbuka, then you sit there, then you wait, you can smell the toilet from there.
Yeah,
And
you
all
can-
the toilets are that.
If you sit behind lah.
There was one time they changed all the mirrors, you know, because the mirrors are all broken. So there's one time they changed the mirrors, you know. Like I remember I was like Form 3 or Form 4 or some shit like that. So we
didn't
transferred
ask
to morning session. That day itself when they changed the mirror, that evening gone. All
Mirror.
broken. Broken, right? And then I remember
You talking about Jing, is it?
yeah, bro. Then we have this friend Jing Leong, right? He loves to do his hair, you know.
Yeah.
So he broke the mirror. He took the gangster. He's like, "What the fuck you doing, huh? How am I fucking gonna roll my hair now?" Then he went in the corner of the mirror. He's like,
That was funny lah. Jing's funny.
"Bro,
Yours is boys' school lah.
no mix." Which is even more fucked up. I heard the girls one also quite bad.
Girls' toilet also, huh?
I don't know what's wrong with you all.
Thing,
lah. I think it's a water thing. You know, right? In the US and Europe, right? And in Japan also, there's no tap, you know. There's no tap to make the floor wet. There's a bidet in Japan. But US and Europe, all toilet paper. And therefore, the toilets are dry. And
Being
that's why
dry
it's
is important.
dry is very important. So when it's dry, you can't fuck it up,
Good point.
right? But I found out from
Good marketing campaign for government.
government don't give a fuck because they
Save water, save money, clean toilet.
Okay, bro, just every slang every
But
day
waste,
water.
but waste toilet paper lah. Even more they'll waste.
my girlfriend was working in a media company, and then her colleague Shauna or some shit like that told her that the reason why Malaysia has to have water is because it's apparently like, I don't know, according to Muslims, it's not clean if you don't wash your ass after you take a shit. So that's why it has to have running water, like surau. So it's like surau also kind of dirty lah, the floor, right? In general. So
They got a place to wash lah. Yeah. Wash.
yeah, so it's a Muslim thing. So I think Muslim countries have that. So fucked up lah, that forever dirty toilet lah. But our school mega lah.
bad, bro. It was bad.
Yeah, I think it's top 3 worst
Good.
toilets I've ever been to.
Good, can write to says lah. Top 5 worst toilet. Submit your school toilet
Hey,
for
that one-
says to.
very good readership, I feel.
Yeah,
Very good
5
leadership.
top says, 5 top worst toilet in Selangor school, public school.
Bro, ayo, I don't know how, right? You can implement good hygiene, right? Like education on hygiene, right? With that type of thing.
Hey, but interesting, that you say that because I go to a Chinese school.
Ah, you went Chinese school? What the fuck? You speak Mandarin?
Yeah.
Wow, Jesus.
Oh,
So
fuck.
my toilet not that bad. So because not interesting. I mean it's still bad lah, but not bad until like
You know if you
mirror today morning, today morning put.
if you lick the floor, right, you die instantly. You know.
I never know lah. Maybe smell also can die.
Lick the floor, you die.
Yeah, you
die
shit
lah,
on the
that
wall or no lah. I never experienced shit
But
on the
you,
wall,
it,
shit
it
on
hurts
the floor.
it hurts your nose one when you smell, right?
Bad,
you know,
bad,
it somehow hurts
But
your
how,
nose one.
how can a school ignore? That's the best part of it.
For a long time, 5 years I was there, and including he's another because he's younger than me 3
I
years.
didn't think he ever gotten better.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So sad, huh? It's just so sad, man.
Yeah. So education only bad, and you can't even take a shit. So you don't even learn.
Yeah, sejarah teacher bad already.
Yeah.
Quite bad as well. Quite bad.
Do actually overall, I think our school was quite shit lah.
But a few
So
teachers
sad,
was good
huh?
lah. A few
Yeah.
teachers lah.
Grand scheme of things is quite
Like
quite
Fire
bad.
Netto, I
lah
think
for
Fire Netto
education.
was okay.
Like it's a miracle, right, that we can have a conversation, right, like adults after going to that school. Honestly speaking.
It's pretty bad, I think. Objectively, hindsight, looking back as an adult, yeah,
yeah.
it's quite bad.
I think I learned a lot of my English from HBO. That's it. Like my English teacher told me to mark paper, bro, because it's that bad.
Wow.
Yeah, because she said if you mark paper, you pass.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking bribe you know.
What form is that?
Form 1.
The fuck?
Yeah,
Show the
Harapan
teacher's
lah, bro.
face when you say the teacher's face come
Yeah,
out.
wait.
Her name is Puan Kao.
Oh, Puan
Puan
Kao.
Kao.
You know
Really
Puan
Kao,
Kao?
ah?
Yeah, I still remember.
Puan Kao Kao you.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Our school was quite bad. Actually, I don't know how the fuck we survived, we.
I think it's friends lah. If not, then what else, right?
Friends, family, you know, got a strong family support. You have, yeah.
Fucking purgatory, man, I felt.
If you're those, imagine those kids who go to school also sucks, but then go back home also sucks. And
Tragedy,
man.
man.
but how school gangster?
Bro, our school memang gangster school.
So
People who kena...
your gang.
No lah.
No, lah,
We are
not-
friends with the gangsters lah because we good guy them lah, you know. But we just don't mess with the wrong shit lah.
Actually, which school you went to?
Yuhua, one Chinese school lah in Kajang.
Oh.
So, if you watch the TED Talk, I started the TED Talk with
In Chinese phrase. Who's
No,
sure?
no, no.
Sure.
I was 14 years old, and this guy dragged me to a corner of the school, right, with a group of people lah.
He said you are putting it.
He said I got a lancy face.
Oh yeah. You did mention that.
So
yeah.
it seems that one girl in my class not happy that I'm answering sejarah questions.
Fuck her lah!
Exactly. Damn fucker, right? So she went to tell her, damn fucker, wait. She went to tell her boyfriend, who is like from 4.
You answer the question. What got to do with her?
That's why.
Wow.
I tell you really lah. This is the downside lah of Chinese school. A clean toilet, but for this lah.
At least you can take a shit, bro.
Yeah, shitty classmates, right? Right. Said I lancy answering question. So the fella dragged me, and I still remember, of course I was scared lah, right? 10 people, right?
10 people.
But you Indian lah, brother. Put the parang man.
Right, and I remember the first said, you got why you lancy? I'm thinking, why when I lancy? Right, then before I can say no, what the first slap like, wow, slap me, fucker you think you lancy? You think you better don't show a lancy face, huh?
Why you never call Siva or Raj to help you?
Chinese school lah, I'm the only
Whack them.
non-Indian I think at that time.
Shit.
So what happened was, then he kicked me or something. And
What the fuck? That wasn't mentioned in the fucking
I
TED
know,
Talk.
I didn't go into so extreme
think
lah.
we
But he warned me that don't be lancy anymore lah. So after that I joined a gang lah. But after that I joined a gang. Yeah. After that I joined a gang. That prompted me to join gang lah. But but this is the interesting part of the story. This is the best part of the story, man.
We're not even there yet. We're not even at the best part
I
yet.
thought the
Best part
joining the
is
gang part was
3 years ago,
You saw the fucker.
I was doing a training. The fucker was a participant in my training.
Oh! What you say?
You're about to get.
Did you got whisper to his ear? Not so lancy now, are we?
You know what? But the interesting part is that I was thinking of all kind of shit that I'm going to make his life miserable a bit.
Draw your father,
His
draw your
boss
father.
was there as well.
Draw your father. Why you draw your father?
No, what you done say?
Draw the most lancy face you can remember. I was thinking of
How to fuck him
making
up.
us some questions because his boss was there. But you got to give it to him. He was so creative. You know what he did? He did even before I can say anything. In the morning, he went and tell his boss, "Hey, that's my schoolmate."
And I slapped him before.
No, that's my schoolmate. We all very close, one.
Wow, this wanker.
We all were friends in school.
Oh, smart fella.
Damn fast. He pulled that. No. But
Yeah.
But on that day, I realized that I've forgiven him. I mean, I didn't do anything. I didn't purposely humiliate him. Maybe I did ask him more questions, but I didn't purposely, even though I wanted to. I really wanted to, like humiliate him or make him look for a fool or something like. I'm thinking,
Sure.
but I didn't do it. But that day when I drove home, I think why I didn't do it. Why I didn't? But then I'm happy that I'm doing it because I realized that I've forgiven him. It's okay, I've moved past that.
I don't know whether you're same like me, right? But I think if you did humiliate him, right, you will go back and like, fuck, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah,
lah."
yeah.
So it's either way one. You probably have like, it's just.
So it's better. This way is better because
yeah.
you don't carry that like why am I to be like him and why do I have to be bullied?
Yeah. Legit, when they say you don't stoop down to that level,
Yeah, really legit.
It's legit, bro.
Because of the burden you're gonna carry after that. Right?
it's true. It's not worth it, one.
Oh, what it?
Damn.
But interesting, I see how life comes one back circle.
Oh,
The
shit,
fucker
man.
who slapped me become my participant.
I don't
Teaching him about sales. How do you close sales? How do you close better sales? I did ask him, why your sales so low? And then he told me, market. I remember his reason. That part, I jacked him that part. So he said, I say, why your sales? Because I asked everybody, why your sales low? Why your sales low? When it comes to him, why your sales low? I purposely wanted 3 answers. And all 3 answers were, he said competitor. He says market, something no money. And I said, that's rubbish. All these 3 things you cannot control. A market will be bad forever. Means forever your sales low. Then I look back at the whole class. I don't want to be so obvious. I said those are excuses. Why didn't you blame yourself? You're too lazy. I never prospect
I think
enough.
you slapped him lah. I think you slapped him alright lah.
Subconsciously.
Yeah, it's like,
Figuratively slap him
inside
already.
he be like this. There.
But yeah lah, even lunchtime he was telling, wow, yeah, I remember him in school. Wow, fucker, really fucker. That part pissed me off lah. The part that he trying to play a friend card.
You should have said, yeah, we were damn close. Yeah.
He kicked me
But I
also.
ignore him lah. I didn't talk to him at all.
So after he slapped you, then you just never answer questions anymore lah.
yes, I think so.
But
I will quieter. No, until I join the gang lah.
Until
Yeah lah, yeah lah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You join.
Some stupid gang lah in school lah,
So
don't
you
know lah.
wonder it's protection lah.
Yes, correct. Another gang protection lah, yeah lah. Form 2 only.
I didn't know that there was gang and protection and shit, wait.
So much only. But depend on which gang. Like the gang that I joined was quite good. I mean, I got one of my classmates joined one gang, quite scary. It's like you have to go and like bow down, all that shit.
Oh,
and then
shit.
the worst part, pity him was he told me that he was Form 3, so 15 years old, right? He told me that one day the boss just called him, right, at 11 p.m. Right, say, get ready, I'm coming to your house. So he got ready, literally a van came. He went inside the van, it was crowded with people. And the van drove all the way to Klang. And then opened the van, right? And when he come out the van, he give everybody a weapon. Like steak. Not really parang, it's like all like, he said all like metal stick, I think that one cheaper, I think. So all like, stick the
Pipes.
like my friend, really, he said he pissed in his pants. 15 years old, it's like, they just want the numbers. So it's like, and then in the middle, literally like the movie, you know. In the middle got one table. His boss is some small fart lah, maybe. The middle there got one fella, and the middle there, that side is so damn crowded. But luckily nothing happened lah. No like, whoa, what? They just stood there, holding. She was scared lah. He was scared lah. Right, and then they just went back to the van and go back lah.
Dude.
Not as hardcore as my friend.
Oh, really like fighting and all lah.
Yeah. I was because when you said call 11, I'm like, they have a friend like that as well. I was gonna ask from Penang. They said, no, from Klang. I'm like, okay lah, different friend. But my friend, he was also 15. Called, then he said bring a weapon. So that's where the story differed a bit. Then he went with a knife.
The mother's kitchen knife.
Yeah, mother's kitchen. Must be. Cannot afford
Where
the
else you
real.
gonna get a knife, bro?
At 11 p.m.
Choosing also which knife my mother won't use. Won't notice.
I can't take the butter knife, bro.
At that point, I think a butter knife, anything would have
Take some
better than
fork,
nothing lah.
take some fork.
But one of his friends got slashed in front of him, and then the intestines fell out.
Shit, man.
Yeah. After that, he like,
In Penang
then he like, I don't want to be gang already lah. He's a lawyer now.
That's intense, bro.
That's fucked up, dude.
Can you imagine? And your intestines are all like purple.
Did he die?
15
Did
years
he
old.
die? Did the fucker die?
I don't know.
think he died,
He
right?
just told me that because last time he used to have tattoos all over chest, back, all everything. Then after that, he turned over a new leaf. Like he studied in the US. Then after he removed all his tattoos. He lasered off everything. He became a devout Christian, right? Fucking hardcore. Then he's back in Penang and he's a lawyer to protect those people who cannot afford lawyers one.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking like next level, dude.
I mean, seeing intestines fall out of someone will change someone.
Yeah, bro.
But after that, did he continue the gang or not?
No, he didn't. He just straight.
After the incident, straight
He's
away.
like, no more.
Yeah. So yeah.
It's fucked up, man.
How will you motivate someone to forget about this?
Cannot motivate one. So it's coaching lah. But why the guy didn't have to forget because that incident helped him.
Oh, so you got no part there then?
No, he won't hire me.
Shit, bro. Intestine way.
That's fucked up, lah.
That's like Saw, You know the movie Saw?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
but I think this
yeah.
is much worse because it's in the dark. And then you're
How-
running all
and then
over
a lot
the
of
place.
people lah. He said a lot of people.
No, actually, it's quite small. It's like 15 on 10, that type of thing. And then
So
it's
it's
like
real fight
it's
shit.
like behind the guy just took and then he like, then all came out. Then the guy was like, help me, bro, help. Then he got scared, he ran.
15 years old.
Yeah.
Imagine.
And he was on a
my.
motorbike. So he.
You what sejarah? 15 years old, don't know what.
15 years got sejarah.
Got lah, from 3. From 3 got sejarah.
Oh, Form 3 is now like Mesolithic.
No,
Paleolithic.
Mesopotamian is Form 4.
Form-
Form 4.
What?
Form
Form
3
3
don't
is
know
what?
what lah.
Form 3 got
Yeah
sejarah
lah,
meh?
Form 3 knows sejarah, is it?
God.
Geography, Form 3 geography and...
Sejarah also got.
Go,
Go, every year got sejarah.
From 1 to Form 5. From 1 to Form
Because
5.
he only Form 4, Form 5 lah.
Ah,
the main
Form 4 the
SPM,
main one lah.
Yeah, Form 4,
Wait, what the fuck is Form 3 sejarah?
It doesn't matter, bro.
It matters, no, it's the Malacca nonsense.
Yes. Malacca, damn a lot of chapter on
Malacca nonsense lah, bro. All the Kuchao shit, man.
Hang-
Yeah lah, the one-
Alfonso
the
de
Portuguese.
Albuquerque.
Alfonso de
Albuquerque.
Albuquerque, correct.
Ask,
Yeah.
since you do this kind of all of this stuff, right? How long does it do? Actually, people come and message you like, "Hey, man, thanks" and shit like that. But then they actually ask, hoping for free service.
Free service lah. Sounds wrong lah, free service. You mean training ah?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Oh, got. A lot of people ask for free one.
It's Malaysia, lah, bro. Fuck off.
Malaysia, yeah.
Then what you say? Fuck you.
Say no, I don't do. And I don't do public programs, so I need to work with corporate direct. So,
Oh, so it's B2B lah in a way. So
B2B.
you get the payment from them.
so I don't do on a public program whereby anybody can just join in.
But
You know,
friend
I
ask for
let them-
coaching and all that.
can lah. I will say yes lah, but usually no lah.
Usually it was.
I mean, if you give one name, must give two, then three, then fuck, right?
Yeah,
I started
man.
yes lah. Started yes. I
Oh, is
refer to young coaches lah. Bradley is doing coaching.
Yeah.
So I refer to young coaches who need coaching hour. I'll say my time is full lah. Schedule is full already.
Actually, how did you meet Brad?
Brad, we met. I did a training for his company for the
Healthworks, right?
Healthworks, correct. Yeah. So that we reconnected. I met him last time when I joined a gym. He was a young trainer there, so we just knew each other. But at that at Healthworks we reconnected.
Oh, you were the trainer there lah. I see. Fuck, man.
Where do you see training, coaching? You think coaching will last a lifetime?
Oh, definitely. We just continue to grow lah. It's just that you have to find your niche. So just say if you're really passionate in training, like you can be a communication trainer.
I sometimes have the problem to communicate.
He's an MC. Fantastic.
Or public speaking lah. Because you're an MC, you can be public speaking. But you need to love teaching lah. You need to love learning, love teaching. Why learning? Because you need to learn a lot of things, and then you need to dissect. You see, trainers, I look at trainers as this. A trainer are not necessarily you have to be knowledgeable, but you have to have the gift of synthesizing things. Means that okay, once you read, just say you read 10 public speaking book, right? How can you make it so simple for people to understand? That is, and you people like MC or you have that gift, make it things simple, funny, easy.
Simplification, I think, is actually more challenging than a lot of what a lot of
It's
people
a skill,
think.
man. It's a
Yeah,
very,
it's a
very
skill.
difficult skill.
Yeah.
So if you have this, I think that is one of the main skill of becoming a good trainer. To make it simple. No, don't just go. Every trainer can talk the theory. Damn boring way. Damn lot of trainers.
Yeah.
So sad way.
I also feel patience is a
Sad
big
and
thing.
happy lah.
I think patience is also a big factor because to me, right, when I teach someone, right, I am damn patient with the fella because I know I'm a difficult person to teach, so I understand where the fuck the guy is coming from, So I always I'll try like break it down, I try to redo, re-say. Sometimes the guy will take damn long to do it, but I'll try to find a way to help him understand. But it's also part and parcel because when you're young, right, and then you ask your parents a lot of questions, they're like, hey, can you just Google it lah? Then they
So true.
they give up, and that it's quite sad lah for me,
So true.
right? They just pass it off because it's damn hard, dude. Like you want to teach, you can't even like let's say you synthesize 10 books into a simplified form, right? I think the different person that you approach also is right. They receive it very differently.
Yep.
Because language and all that. Hey, when you give coaching and training, you give in all languages,
No lah, English only. But I've done a few in Mandarin lah. My Mandarin also good. I failed my SPM Chinese.
Oh, is it?
I failed because when I reached Form 4,
All
I gave
English.
up already lah. I cannot like Chinese. So because my primary and secondary is the same Chinese school, but secondary is not like those those like wear the white uniform one.
What the fuck?
Those are the full Chinese school. They call it full Chinese school lah. Independent Chinese school, yes. I made imagine like why they wear all white, and then eat laksa.
Oh, pants
and
also white.
I always imagine curry mee. How they eat curry mee?
Yeah, challenging, man.
Damn challenging. All white, no pants and
Shirt.
pants and shirt. So mine is not white. When you go secondary, it's like kebangsangan, but they call it jenis kebangsangan. Means that all in bahasa, but you have a Mandarin subject,
Okay.
right? So it's compulsory because you come from primary, you have to take the Mandarin subject. So Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, okay lah. I can see that it's going down already lah, right? By the time I took PMR, I got C and all. Form 4, Chinese just go to a different level lah. They do like traditional thing, Meiji Jing, all that shit, all lah. So I gave up. I really shut down lah. Even the teacher gave up on me. Teacher come and say, Alfred, you can go. You can sleep or you can go.
What a teacher that is, top class,
Yeah,
bro.
because I disturb other students lah. I'll be like,
Playing
talking to
around,
them, playing around. So the teacher rather I go out of the class lah. So I gave up already lah. So that but I wrote letter to the principal. I remember say that can I switch subject for SPM? I don't mind taking. So I was on art stream, right? Accounts, economics. So I wrote. They said, can I take science? I don't mind taking science subject. But he said cannot lah. So no choice lah. I sat in there, and the best part is, I wrote my SPM because Chinese school. I'm the only non-Chinese in the entire class. Chinese subject is their favorite. Nobody will leave early for SPM, right?
You left early lah.
No. So I left late. So I asked for more papers.
Wow.
You know why? I wrote English.
Yeah, I used to give out the answers for Sejarah to
Yeah.
the whole class.
Okay, guys, I chow first.
What, your Chinese class?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
I'm actually going for Mandarin class.
Oh.
So right on topic actually.
Wow, where you taking Mandarin class?
It's supposed to be in Sunway, but given COVID, it's all online now lah.
Wow, is
So-
it good?
It's very challenging. I'm not sure if it's an age thing. is very unnatural to me. I only speak English and Malay lah, right? Learning Mandarin is just a whole different fucking thing entirely lah. I don't know.
Because it's a different. It's not Roman.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of rules are just different.
Yeah, a lot of rules are different.
My vocabulary is
Why
fucking
is the
garbage.
purpose of you learning?
You just want to be better.
Connect with the family. Connect with
Yeah, that's partial reasons.
Work, personal, So you have to have
everything.
Yeah, work is also useful for work.
You have to remind yourself that, I think. Remind yourself why are you learning it.
Yeah.
He just went trainer on you.
True that. I didn't have to pay anything.
I'll send John the bill.
Like we
Take
had
care, Andrew. Take care.
by district attorney.
Yeah, that's why. What district attorney in New
quite
York?
cool
all
the-
that.
You study in New York.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Law.
Because it's district attorney.
Serious, bro.
Yeah, lah. Were you the Penang one?
Is you see whether Jen outside to let you out or not?
I think she's.
But I think it should be okay. You just close the door.
I feel like my wallet should be somewhere.
not
in the toilet.
Don't worry, not in the toilet.
It's not here.
Trick, boom.
I have to cut this out. Actually, I don't give a fuck.
Which
Normally, no lah. Normally, cause like people leave. Fuck you
Oh,
lah.
okay.
Normally, actually, I leave everything in because I really couldn't give a fuck.
Raw. Okay. People like raw lah actually.
Right.
Raw is not easy to be raw. So you see my video not raw one. Very my Instagram.
Not raw.
Not raw. It's professionally curated lah. Like 3 strategies
You have to
speak better.
You have to cut.
People won't take you seriously.
Yeah. So my line is a mixture. But I'm trying to go raw lah. I have a self-belief lah that is stopping me. I feel like my English is not so good. I know it's crap. Your expression like what? Your English not good then? I don't know lah. It's. I mean, a lot of people tell me it's okay, but somehow I still feel it lah. I can't pronounce. I pronounce Steve Jobs. I remember one part. I was teaching this. I have this popular program called Present Like Steve Jobs.
But you
Right.
keep saying Steve Jobs.
So the person wrote, no, it's Steve Jobs, not Steve. It's Steve Jobs, not
Steve Jobs.
Where's your S? If you're teaching this, you better learn. So, right? Have you ever experienced any like this kind of feedback when you MC?
Never.
Never. Not from TAR College, lah.
Because
Because
usually
That's
when I-
fucked up.
Usually
No,
when
no.
I usually
I
when
can say that because I did my diploma in TAR College.
Oh.
So
usually when I make a mess out of stage, I will turn it into a joke.
okay. That's good. See, that's quick thinking. That's skills a trainer needs.
Instant quick think.
Actually, I think it's a product of Chinese school. Because now that you say that, because my girlfriend is Chinese ed as well, she does have that. Now that I think about it,
My
What? The S
the belief that the S or the English not so good.
not English not so good. It's like, okay, when you hear me speak, right? You know that this fucker only speaks English, for sure. Because
Andrew very obvious.
Yeah,
Because his words choice and all can see.
yeah, his mannerisms and all that.
Mannerism. Also,
Yeah, it's also part and parcel because he studied in New York.
Okay.
So when you study in New York, it's quite competitive than a lot of the people that study and work because he worked there as well.
Okay.
In
Yeah, so you
Walmart.
speak like Andrew. Speak like this. Yeah.
Huh?
No, Andrew speak like this a bit. It's
Yeah, it's a bit
quite-
stoic.
Yeah, it's quite
Yeah,
serious.
when he came back, right?
Yeah.
Fucker wear leather shoe all day, you know.
You tie him lah.
Yeah, it's like that, right? Remember? He was like prim and proper and all. Because he also worked in the fashion house
Okay.
for the PR part of it, you know.
Wonder.
And I studied in SF, which is in California, which is very laid back. Everybody's fucking chill. A lot of Asians there as well. So like you can see the different mannerisms and also I came back even more loose. I'm like, I don't give a fuck already. I wear shorts everywhere because now I don't give a fuck, right? When he comes back, it's like everything needs to be a certain way. But I'm going back to the language thing. When I hear people from Chinese school, right, although they speak English very well, right, they will leave out like one word, one letter here and there and all
Yep,
that.
yep.
Because I think Chinese grammar, right, is very like subject based. So it's like 我要吃 or 吃 is the main emphasis on it.
Yes,
So
yes.
it doesn't matter whether you rearrange or say
Yes.
我吃 or 我要吃 or some fuck like that, right? The understanding of the subject is key. Whereas in English, if one word is rearranged
Just with
differently,
the S or you're right.
very different, very different. Phonetically, right? You
Past
just like.
tense and all.
And on top of that, we also watch a lot of movies lah. So when you watch a lot of movies like Marvel movies and all that, and then you hear it, you're more sensitive to hearing these little things. So because I know she worked You know MHD? Have you heard of MHTC?
Moderate. You are
Yes.
like you're the MC of the show lah.
I mean,
And then
between,
he is the funny guy lah. He's the funny, talkative. He helps the person to relax.
yeah.
He really helps that.
The
because
energy.
The energy really. And then he asks serious questions. He suddenly asks a question. Everybody like keep quiet.
Yeah.
And just listen.
Because
Like,
he was analyzing this whole time.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's good lah. It's a very good.
Sorry,
show.
let me clap. Thanks. You know how we started?
No.
We randomly met at a cafe. Like, oi. Then we sit down together, talk. Hey, we should start a podcast lah.
Wow.
Bam.
But what I admire to start is one thing. The commitment. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Who do editing?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Mm.
So who invested all this?
Mixture of me and John actually. Because this is Jock's, that camera's Jock, mine.
They,
What is
they,
shop, sorry?
they already had
Jock's
the-
his name, sorry.
Oh.
Jock him. Chan Jock him. So that's his.
Oh. Why you got all this on?
He works as
Production.
a-
In production.
Oh.
yeah. And then John already had the camera because
Yeah.
he was doing YouTubing.
Yeah, I've been doing.
I want to ask you some advice on this actually. I want to buy this.
Sure.
Go
Like
to, what's music? What's the?
Music Bliss.
Ah.
Music Bliss. Wait, let me finish the MHTC.
Okay.
Then I
Yes.
get to that.
MA.
MHTC.
Okay.
So when she worked there, she was assigned to Jaga China market,
Ah.
which is very specific, because she would have to liaise with Chinese hospitals and patients to bring them to Malaysia to get treatment here. After a year, right, her English zao a bit,
Gone.
And I find myself correcting her a lot,
Yeah.
and it's quite terrible because I don't want to be that type of person.
Yep.
Right, I don't like to correct. I mean, I understand everybody's from a different fucking background,
Yeah.
right? So when I said, hey, it's not this, it's not that, and when she asked me to copy check, there's so many mistakes. Then I'm like,
Highlight.
Yang, what happened? And she used to be an English writer. Then she's like, I don't know, man. Something is wrong, right? But it's also because it's tough to juggle two languages, so it kind of coincides. So maybe that's why. Maybe that's why.
Maybe lah. Maybe.
But where every time people ask me these type of things, like how the fuck to improve, right? Honestly, just watch movies,
I don't read books
bro.
Or listen songs.
Let me break it down lah. I love books lah. Okay, I read Murakami. I read like self-help books and all that shit. Books are great, but there is phonetically, right? That's key, And as a speaker, me in marketing as a presenter, when I present my ideas and all that, when you present it in a certain way, it comes across.
True.
Reading it is your voice in your head, but when you speak more, when you hear people,
You can hear the phonics.
it's the same thing as speaking Chinese. So when you speak Mandarin a lot, that's when you like sao pei ah, you don't go sao pei. The type of thing. So it's a lot of gestural things as well. Yeah. To go to the equipment. So I've been doing YouTube for 5 years.
Okay.
I have a different channel also, all about
Okay.
food, which explains the
Explains the tummy.
Oh.
right. So after that, we did the podcast and the mic I think is only like 150
Something.
Because I have the like
Lapel.
the lapel so connect to my Black Magic, and then one is that. But I noticed that sometimes that mic bugger like gives some problems. So I thought I want to stand by and but can this connect to my Black Magic? Cannot because USB I see. So I have to buy a converter.
Black Magic 8 is USB also. What?
No, not USB. It's
Oh, it's jack.
It's not
3.5
It's
mm.
just 3.5 because it's not
correct. It's 3.5.
Oh, it's
audio recorder.
oh.
So
Correct.
typical audio recorder using
correct. It's 3.5. So I just take that one. You put in the camera
What
and
camera are you using?
some don't know lah. Some Sony don't know what. I also don't know. I'm not a designer.
Do you have a picture of it?
I get someone to advise me on everything.
You can get a mic directly into the camera lah.
Yeah. That's your.
Oh,
That's
but then
your.
it'll be quite far.
To get a longer one.
Or you can get wireless.
What I thought I was
wireless.
fixing this on a table because I got a table.
Do you
No, bro. Rode.
Huh?
Rode wireless, bro.
what's
Rode
your budget?
wireless.
Oh yeah, what's your budget?
How much is the Rode wireless?
I actually don't know. Like.
1,000 plus?
I
He just got it, he
I
just got it.
got it for like 700.
Wait, okay what?
Hey, today is strap, bro.
Then
Oh.
you can invest slightly more in a better lapel mic. So because the Rode it does have its own mic, but if you invest in a better lapel mic, you get better audio quality.
But Rode is the best.
Lapel mic is it? Now I'm using is
Now lapel.
Yeah, because that can connect into the Rode, the wireless Go.
oh, but I can take my current lapel mic and connect.
Can
also.
also, yeah.
But the wireless connect to the computer. Camera.
Your camera got audio hole or not?
Got.
Sure.
No, not all. Not all. Not all. You better check
Okay.
whether there's an audio jack. If that has it, then I think Rode will be good also. Because the one you just snap on,
Okay, later
then
we
you.
can talk about.
We can talk about that later. But yeah,
Okay.
In all honesty, I feel like in the beginning, right, if you look back at the original Yamcha sessions, it was
Don't have this, oh yeah.
it was rubbish, bro. It was in my it was in my parents' house
Oh.
You know,
because I haven't moved out yet.
cafe one was.
Yeah, the cafe was even worse. The initial idea of Yamcha sessions, the inception was, let's do a podcast, right? And then cafes pay us, right, to talk in their cafe. We have free coffee. Then Andrew was like, "It's fucking genius, bro." And when you hear Andrew say genius, that's it. Let's go, right? Business idea, let's go.
Yeah.
Then all the sound was such a big issue.
Yeah.
So Chok was like, "Dude, you should get proper mics, right?" So Chok helped us with a couple of times in my parents' basement because in the end the cafes were just.
Yeah. What about a cafe and with lapel mic?
We thought of
Can
that.
also,
Can also.
It's just the
Set up.
initial cost of it.
So after when I moved out, I said I want to renovate this house and have this specific room. So hence everything
But
fell
I
into
think
place.
once
lah.
now you can start going to cafe already, what? It's quite
Maybe.
now the idea is there, more people are watching it.
That's what we talked about the other day. Also.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
move to the next level.
Maybe. That was the original
And I think
idea.
it's still a good idea. There, our friend got go so many cafe. You're going to go and eating venture and all. You still got, yeah.
You asked lah.
I can go down.
And I tell you, cafe now, I think they are open. If free publicity, they are happy.
True, right, true. But it's just transporting, timing, and we
drive.
all live nearby here.
Yeah lah, true lah.
It's
The
a lot of
commitment.
factors. It's a lot of factors.
Yeah lah.
Which is
Camera,
it's
have
still
to
a good
go.
idea, no doubt.
Have to set up the camera.
Yeah.
You just need a few at least 10 cafe. After that, you can start charging already.
If it's worth the money. then-
Yeah, if it's worth the money, but you just starting part no lah.
Yeah.
Starting part, you just have to get the cafe all in.
He's wolfing you, bro.
No, it's true. He's got a point. He's got a point. Like we thought about
It's
this
good
as
lah,
well.
Because this I admire the commitment lah. Really, it takes commitment to come here every week. Even like for you, just sit here. It's time.
You know what? You should buy our shirt.
What's your shirt? Oh, the Yamcha session. Can I will buy.
Sweet. Thanks.
Yeah. Bro, you should keep the term wolfing.
Wolfing.
Yeah.
Sounds very negative.
Sounds very sex. Like I'm trying.
Sex related.
Yeah.
Because it came from you. I think. It came from Andrew. Maybe not so. You know.
Yeah.
Imagine Andrew like Alfred. You should try wolfing.
Yeah, that is actually that was quite sexual.
Andrew, you should try. Yeah.
That was quite sexual, bro. Yeah, man. Do y'all have anything to do after this?
Yeah. I'm meeting Bradley for lunch.
Oh shit, serious ah?
Yeah, he's coming here.
He's coming to OUG?
Sugar diet. He's doing sugar diet
Oh,
now.
she's sitting outside his house porch now. Bradley's outside your house porch.
Huh? Serious shit ah?
Yeah.
I mean, you can end it lah. It's cool. It's about 2 hours already.
Ask one last question.
Last question, huh?
I've got one more question for you. So you ask first.
you should one thing you should have. I notice all podcasts have like a standard, 3 questions that they ask all guests. You should create that way. Like
We have 3 questions.
Oh, okay, come.
We
Ask.
do have.
The starting one was how they all start, ma. So you answer that,
Oh.
right? Then normally Andrew will have a very business-like question, and then the end question, which I'm going to ask you, is if there's any advice that you would give to the people who are interested in going into that field of
Oh.
training, right? What would your advice be? But do you have a question before that?
No.
So that's the last question lah, normally.
Okay. Know your niche lah. So you have to be really. It's not about passion only. Passion is one part, but you have to really know and build a niche. So like I shared just now, I was doing so many things at the start. Right? I was doing team building. I was doing communication. I still does if a client is a good client lah. But I specialize in storytelling now, right? And once I specialize in storytelling, my business just double lah.
Oh.
Right? People know me for my storytelling coaching. So I coach CEOs, I coach ambassadors on storytelling. Of course, presentation is part of it, but how do they craft a story in their speeches, right? And presentation skills and part of it. So having a very niche topic will help you. So like for example, for you could be how do you be a good MC, right? Or how do you be a facilitate negotiation skills, something like that. The more niche you are, people think, hey, but niche, I don't have job. But actually, it's the other way. Once you niche, right, somehow you're well known for it. Yeah. So if I say that if anybody want to be a trainer, that would be the number one thing. Ask yourself, what is it you want to focus on, and then build knowledge on there. So read books on it, right? Attend courses on it. So I myself did that. I attend a lot of. Invested in flying to Singapore. I attended storytelling course, right? Different countries. Read all the books there is, and then
Find your niche.
find your niche.
Yeah. Actually, that's a good point to point out. I feel like a lot of people try to be the jack of all trades, but they're the master of
I
none.
think.
I mean-
niche is better lah.
Niche will really help you, especially in training, because actually especially in business, right? If you think of it, every business will stand out for something. Doesn't mean they don't offer the rest. They still offer, but they are known for their waffle, right? They're known. We go to waffle, you still can order food and all, but they're known for their waffle.
Like Strangers at 47 is known for pancakes, but people still go there for other things like coffee and all that as well.
I think every businesses nowadays have to, especially now we are clouded with information, right? How do we stand out? That's the key. How do you stand out?
It's good advice.
So I think same as training, same thing. So like how do Yamcha doesn't stand out? You know, you are very spontaneous. You are not so
it's very it's raw and uncut lah.
raw,
Yeah.
uncut.
I have a last question as well. Usually I ask this to everyone as well.
Oh god.
But you don't watch anime, so
Yeah.
if there are two girls from the cartoons that you watch, you would want to smash. Which will them be? I'm sorry, man.
Cartoon, but I don't watch cartoon. Right? Who
I mean, that girl from Sandown's pretty hot.
yeah, man. No lah.
Haruka is it? or
I don't know.
Not really
I mean,
not really
compared
what-
to the girls in Cooking Master Boy.
Cookie Master Boy, no lah. So I can't really think of any cartoon. How
Then answer is nil.
Sorry lah. Sailor Moon lah.
Oh, Sailor Moon.
Good
Sailor Moon,
choice.
Sailor Moon,
Which
I
one?
think of.
Which color?
The main one lah. Main one.
The
The
yellow
blonde
one,
hair,
yeah.
blonde hair one lah.
So her pigtails damn long, so you can like.
Good choice, man. Good choice. Good choice.
So you asked all guests this. I never really asked his boss that question.
He got us.
Oh really? Yeah.
No. He didn't ask my boss. It started after that because when there's no guests, we had to find topics.
Yes.
So the one he was begging for this topic, guys.
Yes.
Which two girls, anime girls, would you want to
I
smash?
was begging for this topic.
Anime. Okay, boy, if they don't watch anime like me,
That's why,
maybe you can change celebrity.
Okay, celebrity.
bro.
No, I just give you an idea. Only,
I did.
you know.
You know what? I execute the idea.
Scarlett Johansson.
Oh,
Bro, who
a man
then?
of taste.
Yeah.
And then another one.
Man of culture.
A man of taste. A man of taste.
Another one, who?
For
So
me-
many, way.
I know it's Anne Hathaway, John.
No.
Oh yeah, it's Anne
I like
Hathaway.
this one. I like this one. Don Draper one.
Peggy.
No.
Not Peggy, right? The
redhead.
Joe.
Redhead.
Joe. Oh, Joe fucking hot, bro.
What's her name?
Joe is Joe.
No, I think about
Alexander
actress.
Daddario, is it?
actress.
Oh. Wait,
No, I the Dario is so good, right?
The other eyes, bro. Take you to everywhere, man.
Yeah. Eyes only.
Bro.
Christina Hendricks.
Christina Hendrick. Yes, Christina
Bro.
Hendrick. Yes. No, what I mean
Man
is
of culture.
what I mean is
Culture.
towards the end, like I noticed. I like and I find it very interesting. So you come up with 3 short questions, but it's relevant. I mean, the 3 questions in the whole podcast is good because it somehow guide
Yeah.
a bit. By the end, I just say like your last 10 minutes. You say, okay, very quick one. We just ask you very top 3 questions, right? The first one, what are the best lesson that you ever received?
Okay.
Oh, you're training us. Take note.
Something like that, lah. Or the second one is. Maybe can
Okay,
you
it's
share?
recorded.
Can you share example? I know it's just an idea you think of. You can create. I think you all come up with better questions, lah.
Okay.
Second one could be like, can you share with us 3 mentors that you have in your
Oh,
life?
mentor is fucking good, bro. Yeah, that's a very, very good shaping of who
Yeah,
you are.
and then the third one could be. Then third one can be your one. If you can,
Smash
if you
to
can, or
anime.
Not the anime.
if you
girls.
can advise someone from anyone outside there, in it could be you want it to be short. So you say that in a Twitter format. How would you put it in a Twitter format, or in a one slide?
Or like
Right?
a
You know,
quote or some
a
shit.
quote, alright. What would you advise them? So these 3 questions you ask every guest at the end of your session.
Yeah, then it's really good content as well, actually, if you think about it. Yeah, then it'll help me for my fucking Instagram because I always have to fucking pick out a part
So
of it.
exactly, you just cut that part only, you know.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
usually that is the interesting part, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's good advice. Fuck, I might change the
Thanks
the
for
format.
the wolf, man.
Welcome.
Thanks for wolfing us.
Yeah. Thanks for wolfing us, man.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, cool. Dude, thanks so much
Nice.
for coming
Thank
today.
you, thank you for having
It's
me.
been a great fucking pleasure talking to you.
Thank you. Why happened? Cold, is it?
Bro, it's mad shit, bro.
He always say it's fucking cold, but come to a fucking podcast wear singlet. He's so high or not, the fella. Today only wear t-shirt.
Must have a Yamcha jacket already.
Oh.
Innovation,
Goody.
potential.
Yamcha
Thanks,
jacket.
man.
Thank you.